Hang on, brothers and sisters. Liberation is near. It's almost time.
What's up, everybody? We're back again. Another Sheller Show episode. Today we got Chris Trembley.
What's up?
He's awesome, so you're going to find out. Or you're going to hate him, one or the other. Who cares?
Hate, probably.
Yep. We got Ramsey as well. Ramsey's been sitting in on the podcast, so it's been cool to have him. We get a little three-way action going. Enjoying that. We're going to give a shout-out to the sponsors, like we always do, and you're probably sick of by now, but Solstice Skate Shop, New Bedford, Mass. Ramsey, talk about it, because I always do.
Solstice, most legit skate shop in the world. New Bedford, Mass, William Street, right down the street from No Problemo. JV runs it, 15 years strong.
Yeah.
Killing it every year.
Trembley knows him.
Yep.
Back it.
Yeah.
All right.
That's right.
All right. And then another sponsor is World Industries. They're awesome, and go get a World Industries board and get some shoes and check them out. Do the website. Have sexual intercourse with the website. WorldIndustries.com. Ramsey, you back in World?
100%.
There it is. What's up, RP?
RP's a man.
Hell yeah, man. Also, we got All I Need Apparel. Go to ALLiNEEDSKATE.com. Check it out. We got tons of apparel on there. We got a good skate team. Billy Drown, Corey Goonan. They just entered Tampa Am. You could probably look up some footage online. Did you follow along with Tampa Am or anything like that? No. I didn't think so. Another sponsor is Olo Clip. They're awesome. It's lenses for your iPhones. Have you seen these?
No, it looks pretty sick, though.
Yeah. Do you have an iPhone?
I do, man.
Well, now you have an Olo Clip.
Yeah.
Basically, what it is three lenses in one, and you just slide it on your phone. I'll give a little demonstration because Trembley hasn't seen them.
They're awesome.
Yeah, I back them fully, man.
Editor's pick on Wired. It's a good magazine.
Yeah? I didn't know nothing about that. All right, so here's the Olo Clip. And there's three lenses. You got your fisheye, your wide angle, and then if you screw the wide angle off, you got a macro, so you can get real close. And there's no assembly required. You just snap it on your phone, basically. It slides right on, and then you're good. And then you got awesome lenses. Turns your phone into a legit camera. And it's good for filming lines, too, with the fisheye. The fisheye on this thing is pretty awesome. So
You never know it was off a phone.
I know, it's crazy. And Ken at Olo Clip is the homie. He's so cool, man. Skates, shreds. So if you're gonna buy buy a lens for your phone, get this one.
It's pretty tech.
For sure. So like I said, we got Chris Trembley. He's here. He drove down from New Hampshire with hour and a half, 2 hours.
Yeah, like 2 hours, yeah.
That's not too bad. The dogs are just gonna bark the whole episode. So.
Those are wolves.
Yeah. Elwood is definitely a wolf. He's badass. Okay, we're going to break into questions right away just to get the ball rolling. So, what do we got?
You want to just start off with a heavy hitter?
You're going to go into it?
I mean, why not?
Well, first let me show the photo. I just realized Trembley always wears a hat, and so for the flyer, he doesn't like that I posted the one of him looking all handsome.
Oh, fine, dude.
You just looked like a mafia guy.
Yeah.
I was backing it. I was like, damn, Trembley, I've never seen him looking
I couldn't
like
wear
that.
a hat to the wedding. I tried.
I did too. The last one I went to, they're like,
Yeah, parents don't like that.
Yeah, not backing it. All right, go ahead. You got a heavy quit?
Yeah. Facebook question from Ryan Weibus.
Weibus. Yeah, Wombat.
He says, rusty trombone or Blumpkin?
Oh, I don't know what either of those are.
I don't believe him, but it's all good.
I think he gave me the nickname Rusty Trombone back in the day, so I'll go with that.
I don't know what a rusty trombone is, but
It's a musical instrument.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty
I'm familiar with the Blumpkin.
Have you ever had a Blumpkin, Ramsey?
No, I haven't.
No.
They have them at Dunkin' Donuts.
Yeah, it's right next to the Boston Cream. Would you ever?
Oh, fuck yeah, dude.
You do it?
100%.
For the people out there that don't know what a Blumpkin is, it's when you're like getting head while shitting, right?
Yes.
Yeah, so.
You're already going to go into this nonsense.
Okay, enough about the Blumpkins, alright? We got another question. We got quite a bit of questions. I was pretty hyped. I was like, no one gives a shit about this.
Yeah, that's
guy.
what I thought
He's
too.
an asshole.
That's what I figured.
Alright. We got a Marco Mahoney question. He said, ask him about a game of Skate we had when now Subliminal was Skater's Paradise and being built with Dick Concannon. What's Concannon?
I don't know.
Do you know? Does any of that make any sense? to
No,
you?
but I'm pretty sure I probably lost the game of Skate
I doubt it.
unless you're doing like lake flips or something stupid. If it was like 91, maybe.
Okay. All right. This question threw me off. This is he was number 1 on Instagram. He wants to know, do you like Assassin's Creed 3?
Yeah, sure, it's alright.
Do you play it?
Yeah.
Do you?
It's winter time. What do you think I'm gonna do?
Do you just like? Do you have a profile and all that shit?
Nah.
Do you play any of those games?
Yeah.
You do. Which ones?
All that shit.
I don't even know any of them.
Just whatever comes out. I usually try it.
The Black Ops and all that stuff.
Yeah, I haven't messed with that, but
Do you play it?
No, I suck at that. I play like NBA.
yeah.
2K is
Yeah.
where it's at.
I've never played any of the video games, but they seem awesome. Like
Yeah,
Dallas.
I started getting into like development and stuff, and
Like
trying
making
to,
the games?
Yeah, and trying to like model certain things and incorporate it into games and stuff like that. So I've been messing with like mods and stuff lately onto like existing games.
Damn, I know nothing.
That's
Like, what
crazy.
does any of that mean
It's just making stuff,
in video
making
games?
your own game pretty much out of something that already exists.
Damn, sick.
Yeah, it's pretty fun.
So you take like a video game that's already been made and you just try to add to it?
Yeah, you just mix things up a little bit.
Is
try
it
to
like a
make your
hacking?
own.
Like you have to hack into the game?
Kind of, but a lot of developers allow it, so
Damn, that's
they make it
fucking sick.
open.
What's something you're working on right now, like, as far as that goes?
Oh, nothing right at the moment.
No.
I've just messed with some stuff like.
Do you have like
Yeah.
an online name for the game? So if someone wants to play you and like.
No, it's just mostly stuff I've been doing on my computer and messing with it.
Right.
But,
That's awesome.
yeah.
Because you know how, like, sometimes, like, the last game I saw was, like, GoldenEye or something, and you could, like, sign in, have an account, and then you could, like, meet up with your friends on the video game and play against each other and shit.
Yeah.
Do you do that? Do you have a name?
No,
on it?
no. Well, I just see like I do, and I just like the only person I even have on there really is Dale.
Oh,
And I'm
sick.
just like, "What's up, Dale?" And they usually just shoot messages back and forth.
Hell yeah, Dale's awesome. That's
Yeah.
cool. So when the video games, do you just, like, do you make new characters, or can you, what's the extent you can do as far as adding to a game?
Pretty much change the entire thing if it's
Really?
open for it. Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah.
That's fucking crazy.
Yeah.
And I knew nothing about that. Is that a normal thing, or is that something that...
It's kind of normal if you look for it. I guess with like PC stuff mainly. But, yeah, it's kind of one of those things I nerd out on.
Yeah, you're a nerd for
Winter
sure.
time, you know.
For as long as I've known Trembley, he's always been into like navigating and traveling, and the dude we'd drive across country. This is no lie. We drove across the country to California. We didn't know where we were going. Never been there. He'd never been there. I'd never been there. And he'd be like, oh dude, I know this spot. Like, I think there's a skate spot over there. I just like, and I'm like, how the fuck? You're bullshitting. Like, how do you know? We'd never even been here, none of us. And we'd go, and sure shit, there was a spot from a video that, like, we've seen, and somehow he would know, like, that's where the spot is.
Yeah. It's just the surroundings and stuff. You can tell if you're like in that certain area. Like I have a kind of like a.
The gaydar.
Yeah, it's gaydar, skaydar.
Skaydar. You know how there's
But-
gaydar, you can pick out the gay people,
Yeah.
but he's got skaydar where you just figure out where
Like,
the
oh, I
skates
think
are.
there's like a 12-star rail over there.
Every time. It would blow my mind. I'd be like, how the hell did he know? We just drove 3,000 miles, and somehow the dude just...
And then people go to the spot and they write like the tricks they did on it.
Oh yeah, that was funny.
It's like, oh man, we're in California.
Was that that was the Soul Tech rail, I think.
Yeah,
There
it
was a
was.
list at
There's
the
that
top,
red rail. Yeah.
and it was like, ragdoll, caveman jumping
I
stairs.
think we wrote like some crazy shit that we didn't really do. It was like tray flip, lip slide.
Yeah, we started adding bullshit to it, like shit that we probably added then had been done now.
Yeah.
Like we were like tray flip nose grind.
It's already been done, dude. Don't even bother filming it.
Yeah, that was awesome. I know, coming from the East Coast and like not knowing how big skating really is, and going to the West Coast and realizing that like
Yeah.
that's how it is. Like people are writing tricks that had been done at the spot, so you don't bother doing them. Like it's so fucked up.
It's funny.
Yeah, it's funny. That's the only way to say it. Have you talked to Jim Thiebaud at all, or Mickey?
Nah. Even when I rode for real and stuff, I never really even called anyone because
Oh, really?
I'm kind of like that. Like I don't pick up the phone.
Yeah, I know Jim's been listening to the podcast.
Oh,
and,
sick. Yeah, those
Mickey.
guys are awesome. Man.
Yeah, he commented. He just said, "Sick. I hope he's doing well." So
Yeah.
yeah, I always liked Jim, man.
Yeah.
Just a cool dude, man. That's right.
They're down. Deluxe is down. That's for sure.
Yeah, I mean, if you're gonna look for a core skate brand, they're the dudes, man. Yeah, Chris used to skate for real. That was when did you get sponsored by them?
I don't know.
You don't remember?
2000-ish,
Damn. And
maybe, or something like that, yeah.
You went to Japan with them, right?
Yeah.
Who was on that
It
trip?
was pretty dope. JT Olds, Booznitz, Huff, Gabe, and Cairo, I
Sick.
think, yeah. It was awesome.
Do you ever get mistaken for Huff? I think you kind of
No,
look
they
like
said
him.
that, yeah, they used to call me out on it, like,
Yeah.
at Deluxe, they'd be saying some, like, oh, look like Huff or whatever, but,
That's
yeah,
right.
who knows? He might be my brother or something.
Yeah, I can see that. A lot of people are hyped that we're having this episode. Baby Dave, man. Dave Begonis, you know him? Cool dude. He's awesome. Midge said what's up. You remember Midge from the island?
Yeah.
Yeah, he said what's up. He's
Nice.
hyped. Pencil's pissed at you, though.
Oh, no, he's been pissed at me.
D Pencil, he says, where to fucking start? Ask him why he can't call a brother back, question mark. Just kidding. Give him a Blumpkin for me.
Yeah, I don't use phones. I get in trouble all the time. Like, my mom's like, when do you ever talk to you for like months, you know? Like, I just don't like phones. You know, I just went from like a flip phone and I picked up this iPhone.
Dude, to
Because
be
my flip phone broke in half.
to be honest,
I was
I didn't
talking
think you.
so hard.
Yeah, I didn't think you'd have a fucking
I
iPhone.
know, and they tricked me into getting this data plan and all that. I was like,
Aye.
whatever.
But I was really surprised because I brought this out and I was like, I'll give him an Olo clip, and then I was second guessing myself. I'm like, dude, he probably has like Zach Morris's phone. Like,
Yeah, I
the
do.
fucking
I
antenna.
wish I did. I actually got my like old school Nintendo out the other day. I was looking at all like the
Damn.
funny shit from like the 80s, you know.
What games you got? You got any good ones?
Like Zelda, you know, like all the
Amazing,
basic stuff,
yeah.
yeah.
Did you ever?
California games.
Classic.
That's a good game.
Did that one have hacky sack?
Yeah.
Sick, so sick.
You ride the skateboard.
Remember hacky sack? Is that shit even around anymore? People still
The
hacky sack?
hippies probably do that.
Yeah.
You just gotta go in the woods.
Or
Yeah.
college.
You probably walk into a circle with people doing hacky sack somewhere.
You see a lot of hacky sack players up in New Hampshire?
Nah,
No?
not anymore. They all sold out.
Playing frisbee now.
Yeah, they're playing frisbee golf.
Damn sellouts, man. They should have kept it real.
Yeah.
What's your opinion on scooters? Anything? You got a kid, so...
Yeah, and actually, Alyssa was, you know, I got a little girl, she's 4, Aubrey, and
What up, Aubrey? What up, Alyssa?
she's been skating and stuff. It's funny. She's like pushing around now, and it's kind of wild. But Alyssa was like, we should get her a scooter for Christmas. I was like, I can't do it. I don't know. Even if it is 75% off.
But is it one of those fucking trick
It's
scooters?
like a razor scooter.
Ah,
Yeah.
man.
So we didn't.
Oh, thank God.
And I was thinking about getting one and giving it to you.
Thank you. I love scooters so much.
I know. I was thinking you should have a segment on your podcast where you like rant about scooters, because it seems like everything I've listened to, it pops up like
Yeah.
once and you go off.
I do.
You get real angry about it.
You're
Too.
I was just gonna say, like, you're glad you didn't get Aubrey a scooter because that's like a surefire way to tell your kid that it's
Yeah.
retarded.
Yeah.
Like, oh, you need a handle, you can't just figure it out.
Yeah.
Like, oh, fucking scooters, man.
Is she standing up and pushing?
Yeah. She's going for it. It's
That's
kinda
what I'm
crazy.
saying. Don't baby your
And
kids.
she's not Mongo or anything.
Nice.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Natural.
So yeah, it's funny though. Like I remember, we went out, like we did like a family trip this summer. We went out to see my sister out in Oregon, and like we went to some of the parks, and like I went to Newburgh, and it's like the sickest park. You know, it's like huge concrete, crazy transition, and there was like 50 kids on scooters and like 2 dudes skating, and I was like, what is going on here?
Somewhere, someone is losing their mind because they work so hard to build these
Yeah.
amazing skate
Oh,
parks.
yeah.
Like, and then it's just congested with little scooter
It's too
viruses.
bad, you know. But
Sucks.
I mean, honestly, that's half the reason why the skate industry is hurting right now is because that first-time buyer usually buy their kids a skateboard, but now they're buying them a fucking scooter. It's
Yeah.
like when rollerblades was around too. It's the
Yeah.
same shit.
Well, they still are.
Well, yeah.
You gotta look out. There's New Hampshire.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, they're all in New Hampshire?
It's weird. Like every once in a while, you'd be like, "Oh, I haven't seen any rollerbladers at any skate parks," you know, for like months.
Yeah.
And then one day there'll just be like a pack of them that roll up. Just like, they're fucking waiting.
They're getting braver now because, like, you know, like sometimes you scare the dogs off with a fire, they get scared. But now that like the fire went out and scooters around, the rollerbladers are starting to come out of the woods. They're like, yeah, we could do this again.
It's funny though. Some of them are pretty diehard still. It's pretty wild. I don't know if there's like companies that even make them. I don't know.
Have you ever seen a rollerblade shop, skate shop, rollerblade
no
skate
way.
shop?
No, I've seen a ice skate shop
Those are
that sold
legit.
skateboards.
That's not legit. Are you talking about going to extreme?
Yeah.
Sick.
Yeah.
That
you know
was-
what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I talked about that in the last
Oh, is that
podcast.
the upper decker story?
Yeah, someone was there at Upper Deck to
Oh,
get
you
caught.
already went through that?
Yeah, we
Okay,
talked
okay,
about it.
alright.
Yeah, it's awesome. You were there.
It's been covered, yeah.
Yeah, that's right. That was a Fibro demo and everything. That's awesome.
The Fibro demos that used to be like no one from Fibro that was there. It was like all just people that you brought. Like
Pretty
it would be
much
you
whoever.
and like the stragglers.
We would just load everyone up in a car. Sometimes Bob would just be like, "Get in the car, old man Bob." Like,
Yeah.
load up all these kids. Like, if he ever got pulled over, the cops must have thought like he was a pedophile because he was like 30 years old, and then he'd have a
He's got
bunch of
little kids.
15, 16-year-olds in the car.
You
Like,
get like Nick, he's like 12 or something.
Yeah.
You know? Like, it's
definitely weird. Like, and we'd go out filming at night, late night, and get the cops to roll up, and just
Yeah.
imagine seeing like a 30-year-old dude with a bunch of 12-year-olds in the middle of the night. You're just like, what the fuck is this?
I was thinking about that time we went out to, I think it was like Syracuse. There was a skate park where they used to do the Beast of the East contest.
Oh hell yeah, those
It
are
was like
sick.
Terminal or something. Like,
Terminal skate park.
Yeah.
Skate park, yeah.
and we were driving out there with Bob and like Zared. I think you, right? Like, we went out there and they were closed.
Oh yeah, I do remember.
And we were like, we couldn't. They were closed, so we're like, oh shit, how are we gonna skate this place? And then we called them and we said that we were Barley.
Yeah, that's what it was, dude. That's what it was.
They're like, yeah, we're coming to film like for like a Thrasher video or something like that. Like, can you let us in?
Yeah.
And we get there, we're skating for a little while. The dude's like, "Where's Barley?"
Yeah, until they realized we had Barley with us.
We
You
got
kind
to
of look
skate.
like Barley a little.
Yeah, yeah.
What
Beavis
happened?
Barley.
What happened after he found out? He tried to kick you guys out?
I guess he was pretty chill. I tried to just avoid him at all costs. Bob had to talk to him a little bit. He's like, "Oh, I think like he changed the plans or whatever on the way here." And I was like, "Yeah, it was a good session. Though we had the whole place to ourselves."
And that place was big, so you could kind of like duck the dude. Like,
Yeah.
it was huge. But yeah, private session. Thank you, Barley. Good
Yeah,
looks
thanks
for
a lot, dude.
not knowing that.
Sorry
we're using
about
your
that.
name.
If that dude is all pissed at you.
Yeah, we did. Fuck. So yeah, I mean, sometimes when I get when I was in California, cops would stop me and they would want to give me a ticket for skateboarding when I lived out there, and I would give them a fake, not a fake name, but a name of a different pro skateboarder. I would just be like, yeah, I'm da da da, and I would be like, I don't have my ID, da da da.
I'm Sumner, get me deported.
Yeah, I never did Sumner, but I'm not going to give up the names, but you'll know who you are if you get arrested and they're like, we already talked to you 7 times.
Yeah.
It was me giving out your name. Sorry, man.
Who was it? You gotta do it.
I'm not giving up the names.
What was it? All
Don't
right.
kill me. Damn, I forgot about that.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you want to get into a park and it's closed, just say you're with a pro skateboarder.
Yeah.
It worked for us, dude. That was sick.
And I think on the way there too, like we rolled through a truck stop and there was like a Motley Crue hat or something stupid in the claw machine, and then we're trying to get it forever and we couldn't get it. We ended up like paying the dude to open the machine so we could get it. We made some dumb stickers.
Motley Crue hat, worth it. Definitely worth it.
Yeah.
The claw machines are a scam.
Oh, totally.
Nah, hell no. I
Dude,
run
they're
those
such
things.
a scam.
Mm-hmm.
I can win something in them within $2 easily, and the teddy bears are at least worth $3-4.
Yeah,
I always
it's a
wanted
hard
the
lesson
teddy
now.
bears.
I took my daughter. She was like, "Oh, I want to get that SpongeBob thing." I was like, "These don't work, but here you go, it's $1. You know, have at it."
Are you guys working together though? Or are you on the side?
I was
of
trying
the
to tell her, but she was like, she was like 2 or
Yeah,
3 at the time, and
not
she,
gonna work.
so. It was frustrating. I wanted to get in there and do it right.
Did you get
no,
her
but
something
she
out there, or what?
she didn't get it, and she was so heartbroken. I was like, "Yep, see, never touch those again." Hopefully, the lesson's been learned.
Damn, I didn't even think of that. If you have a kid,
Oh, it's the worst. And they put him in front of like every store, and you're walking to go in. She's like, "Oh, look, it's SpongeBob."
Damn, that's enough to make you want to just punch the glass out and take it.
Yeah.
I'm sure. Dude.
I told her about that when we paid the dude or whatever to get the hat out, and she was like, "Can you ask them?" Because we're at like a Subway or something. Can you ask the guy to open it? I'm like, it doesn't really work like that.
It does though.
I guess so, if you have the right person.
A neglectful father.
Yeah, true.
She wanted her SpongeBob, dude. You probably wanted your Subway.
Yeah.
Damn it. Oh, I just wanted to say, Bob is not a pedophile.
For the record.
For the record. He was a good dude. But, okay, Dave Paczynski wrote in. I was pretty hyped. We just did the podcast with him. You said you listened to that one?
Yeah, I listened to it last night.
Dave's a cool dude, man.
Yeah.
He's really cool. And did you check out his website?
No, I haven't seen it yet. Because I just listened to it. I worked last night. I worked like 12 hours, and then I just drove straight here. So I'm like up 24 hours.
Well,
I'll check it out when I get home.
you got coffee.
Yeah.
You good? No worries. What are you doing right now? Are you working overnights?
Yeah.
It's going...
It's work.
Yeah.
It pays the bills until Aubrey gets into school, and then we'll be able to figure something else out, hopefully.
Yeah,
So, yeah.
that's awesome, man.
Overnight, too. rough.
Yeah, it sucks.
I did that for 2 years.
Yeah. During the winter, it's the worst because the sun goes down. It's like, nah, I don't even bother.
You literally don't see the light of day.
Yeah.
It messes up your sleep real bad.
Yeah, totally. But during the summer, it's actually pretty dope because I'll work, get out at 5:30, 6 in the morning, go to sleep, and then wake up and go skate. Yeah. So I get from noon until I have to go to work to go skate. So
that's perfect. Puts you on a good schedule.
Yeah.
Speaking of schedules, back in the day, man, we were I talked about this on another podcast. We were just vampires for a long time. Yeah. When we were first trying to film sponsor me tapes and skating and shit, we would literally sleep all day, wake up at 7 at night and go skate until 5 in the morning. Yeah. The sun's coming up, and then that was some of the best
with
times.
Vellucci, man, he had the setup. He bought a van with generator, lights, all that, and he even went so crazy, yellow lights. He'd be pissed off. We're filming something and it's a yellow light. Yeah. So I remember he got that BB gun with a laser scope so we could shoot the lights out.
Yeah, that's right. If you're skating a spot and you got the big light hanging over and it's a yellow shitty light, we just shoot those fuckers out.
Yeah, I remember we went to Walmart at 4 in the morning to buy that because it was 24-hour Walmart. Yeah. The sketchiest thing ever. What are you going to, 4 in the morning, you're buying a BB gun with a laser scope?
That's a badass BB gun.
It was sick, dude. Yeah, it was it looked like a 9mm.
It was authentic.
Oh, it was a handgun too?
Yeah.
Oh, sick.
And we were we promised each other too. Yeah. CO2 things.
CO2, yeah.
And we promised each other we're never going to shoot any animals with it. We're going to be respectful.
We're good people.
And 2 hours later, we shot a bird. We're I feel like an asshole.
No birds were killed.
Don't tell anyone about that.
No birds were killed in the making of this podcast.
Yeah,
I promise.
but Vellucci had the setup back then too because he had that van. And he put security on the side of it, so it looked like a security van. And he had
the aviators. He would put on his jacket, and remember we'd go up to skateboarders and kick them out of spots.
Yeah, and then even security would we were driving around looking for spots. Security would come up to us, and we're in a security van ourselves, And they'd be like, "What are you guys doing?" We'd be like, "What are you doing?" Maybe kind of we're security, And we even had one of those yellow lights that spin around on top of the van.
Yeah, you can put it on the van. Yeah. I just remember we'd be cracking up, and we'd see skaters just skating a spot, and we'd be like, "Let's kick them out! Let's kick them out!" Such a dick move, but you gotta you get a little bit of power, you gotta abuse it.
Yeah,
you know
totally.
What I mean? It's like the BB gun and the birds.
And then we'd end up go to school the next day, after skating until 5 in the morning, and just go straight to school. It was crazy.
Yeah, it was awesome.
It was funny.
Yeah, we didn't give a shit, man. Yeah. That was it. I wish we could do that now. I don't think it would work out, but
nah, probably not. Probably get in trouble.
Yeah. But yeah, don't impersonate. That's what it was. Because then we went to Boston, somewhere around 9/11, wasn't it around that time?
Yeah,
or
yeah.
And then it started getting sketchy to we were we can't do the security. We had to take the security stickers off. We couldn't impersonate a security officer because it's 9/11. We're driving this van around, going under what's the bridge there in Boston? The
new bridge, whatever the new one's called. We were skating it before it was done. There was there's banks on the bottom of it. If you look at the supports, they go down in an angle. And you could skate it like a steep bank, and we were down there, and we got surrounded by a bunch of cops and shit.
Yeah, they thought we were terrorists. It got real serious real quick. But you did a backside ollie on that thing.
Yeah.
Wasn't that in a real video? Was that ever used?
Know. It was probably used in maybe blue collar distribution videos.
Oh, that might have been it. Yeah. I was gonna say the website, but
I think it was a point there when I was just digging for whatever I had when I fucked my knee up. So I was that might have been in the video. I don't know. I just tried getting whatever I could at the time.
You're here's some footage.
Yeah.
I kind of wanted to touch on how you got sponsored, when you started out, because for me, growing up on the East Coast, you were the only person that I knew that got sponsored. You were probably the first person I knew that was actually getting hooked up and flown out to places and doing that shit.
Yeah.
So I didn't know if you wanted to kind of run through the process of how that worked out, or even why you how you started to want to get sponsored.
Yeah, well, basically, I never had any money for boards and stuff like that, so I would just be scrounging for whatever, people had hand-me-downs and stuff. And I was skating, and I was trying to get boards, and there was this. Back in the day, there was a skate shop called Merrimack Bait and Tackle. So it was a fishing store, but for some reason they sold skateboards.
Sick.
And
That's
that,
like a dream store. That should still be around.
It pretty much was like a fishing store, and they had like 2 boards. And like I broke my board one day, and I went in there, and the guy's like, "Here you go, dude. You can have this." It was like an old one that was used, and he's like, "You can just have it or whatever." I was like, "Yeah."
Hell yeah.
But that's not like my first thing that I ever like got for free or whatever.
He didn't give you no lures or nothing?
No, I wasn't into fishing.
Remember?
He probably would have hooked it up with some worms.
Wait, so that's your official first sponsor? Was
Not really official, but that was my first like free thing, you know, from like a shop. So it felt like official to me. I remember being like, "Oh yeah, I'll film like some whatever, you know."
How long
like, you would use it for your fishing video? You know?
That's what I was gonna say. How long did you wear that Merrimack Bait and Tackle T-shirt?
I didn't wear it at all. They never had anything.
You sick?
So yeah, and then from there I just went to Eastern Border, and Rice was working there, and
Rice. Woo.
I skated with him one day, and he was just like naming off tricks, trying to get me to do stuff, and I was like, all right, whatever, like trying new stuff, and he just hooked it up from there, and like ever since I've been down with that dude forever, you know, like. That's it.
He's the dude.
Rice hooked it up for sure.
He's the dude.
Yeah.
So how did you transition from like skate shops and fishing sponsors to?
Well, the fishing sponsor was just the one board.
That one really.
I counted it though back then. It was like the first free thing that you ever get.
Yeah, no, it counts.
Yeah, I think I remember mine. It was like the first free thing was Solstice. They would just let me go through their trash.
Yeah.
That was free to me. They're oh, because they would throw out boards that like were chipped up and like pretty shitty, but like still skatable.
Yeah.
And I would go through the trash and take it, and then they caught me and were like, "Oh, you're taking this stuff?" and they're like, "You can do that." And so I consider that my first sponsor.
Yeah, that counts.
You know, they let me dig through their trash. That's pretty fair. Oh yeah, Ramsey. Here, I wanted to give you this. Is there any more questions on the
Facebook? We got one.
What do you got?
Raymond Picado. Little two-part question. He says, "At what point in your life did you know that skateboarding was what you wanted to do with your life? And any tips on making it?"
For me or Shetler?
No, this is for you. They just tagged me in it because it's my Facebook.
All right,
but those are all questions
I don't know if you're asking the right person. But, yeah, I don't know. I've just always been down for it, like, no matter what. It never leaves you. You're always thinking about skating, so.
Yeah.
I kind of just wanted to do it. I was in high school and pretty much wasn't doing much, and I was like, whatever, I'm just going to go skate. So I did that.
Well, how did you know that you could, like, get sponsored? Like, was there other people around you that were sponsored?
No, I somehow had to hook up through, like, Aesthetics in Elwood back in the day with, like, one of the reps. And I was riding for Aesthetics at the time in Elwood, and those guys, they sent me... They were like, "Oh, go skate Tampa or whatever." I was like, "Okay, I'll go skate Tampa Am."
Oh, yeah.
They entered me in vert. It was like, "Cool, thanks, guys." Like, I think it was Rice. Like, "Cool, thanks for entering me in vert. I can't even drop in on a vert ramp." So I ended up just skating that, and like ended up doing that Gap nose blunt when I was there.
Yeah, that was in a magazine.
And pretty much just from that, like this dude Matt Newton called me from Deluxe, and he was talking to me and seeing if I wanted to ride for real, and I was like, "Yeah, I'm down for it." And at the time, too, it was like I didn't really have anything else going on. Yeah. So I was like, we'll go out there. I think it was like me, you, and Vellucci went out there. We just like drive across country and meet those guys.
Yeah, we just barged it.
Yeah.
It was sick.
And I think a big part of it, too, was like when we got out there, that was when they knobbed Hubba.
Yeah.
And, and we were like, everyone's like, there was like on video at the time was like a thing. Like on.
They had a whole episode on video about how like Hubba was such a big deal in skating and how it got knobbed and
never be skated again. So we're like, all right, fuck it, let's de-knob this thing. So we set up like a generator at
Didn't
night.
we have like 7 extension cords?
Yeah,
like
something crazy. It was like so far away.
Yeah.
And we're out there with a sawzall for like, it was seriously like 2-3 hours probably trying to get those things off, and we finally did. And, like, I got a trick on it, you got a trick on it. And then people skated it for, like, a week, and there was kind of a buzz around SF, like, oh, who did this, you know? Like, who?
Do you remember cutting off the knobs? Because they were massive. They were on the top of the ledge and the side, and we had to cut them twice, right?
Yeah, and there was a titanium rod going through the middle, so that thing just took forever.
Yeah. Do you still have one?
I gave it to Rice.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, I give Rice all my good shit, because I owe it to him. Like,
yeah.
I got, like, a Gone statue that he made and stuff. And
he helped get you away from your abusive fishing sponsor.
Exactly, yeah. He hooked me up, with fly fishing and all that.
I saw Rob Welsh at the last Do Tour.
That whole sentence sounded retarded, didn't it?
Sweet.
What the hell is Rob Welch doing at a dew tour? He wasn't skating there.
Were you on a scooter?
I was scootering at the dew tour.
Okay,
and,
cool.
No, but yeah, Rob Welch. You never thought you'd hear dew tour and Rob Welch.
Yeah.
He was just hanging out. I think because Zared was skating and he just got on Expedition and Rob's on.
Yeah.
So, but I seen him and I was like, dude, I probably told him the story like 3 times, but I was like, you only did your nollie front nose slide because of us.
Yeah.
Because that was the trick that went down after we cut the knobs off. That was the big trick because it was like, Rob Welch did nollie front nose on it. Like after it had been freed, the hub had been freed.
Yeah.
And that was because of us. We cut it. It took us so long to cut those knobs off. And then I think we slept like 2 hours and Trembley nose blunted it that morning.
Yeah.
You nose blunted it. Like,
I think, we went like first thing because we thought they were going to put the knobs back, right back on. So
Yeah.
we just skated right away.
Yeah, which would
once the
never
lights
happen.
come up, you know.
How long, did the knobs get put back on?
Eventually, they did a
yeah.
bunch of shit to it, but I remember like just like the dudes at Deluxe were like hyped that someone did it, so I think it helped me like.
It took
get
fucking
in.
3 pasty ass white kids from Massachusetts and New Hampshire to drive cross country to D-knob Hubba so you can skate it again.
Yeah.
Good
Shire.
That's how you get shit done. That's what we were all about, dude.
Yeah.
We would stay up all night impersonating being security guards, kicking skateboarders out of spots. And
Yeah, it's pretty much if you guys want to like come up or whatever, it's how you got to do it. Just make pretend you're a security guard.
Yeah, it's easy shit, man.
Yeah.
I got another question from Bob Costa.
Oh, Big Bob, what up? Sorry about
says,
the pedophile. I was completely kidding.
Yeah.
I was completely kidding. That was just I mean, if you're a cop and you've seen that, you know what I mean?
He says, Tremska. What's your favorite skate park you ever skated?
Oh, shit. I think probably Newburgh is one of my favorites.
Where's Newburgh?
It's in Oregon.
Oh, sick.
Yeah, you just roll around forever, and you don't even have to do anything. Just skate around.
Massive outdoor concrete.
Yeah. It's not too gnarly. Like there's some gnarly parts. Like I think there's like, the wolves are back.
Yeah.
Okay.
There's like 12-foot, maybe 13-foot sections, but the rest of it's pretty mellow.
Word.
So that place is good. There's a Madras Park too that's out there that no one really knows about because it's like no one really goes there because it's like in the desert, kind of in like a weird town.
In
That's
Oregon?
pretty sick. Yeah.
They have a desert out there?
You didn't know that? Yeah.
Nah, I have no idea.
All right. Half the state's desert.
Really?
Yeah.
I just picture it like I just think of like coffee shops and like rain.
Yeah, well, it is like that, but then you go on the other side of the mountains and it's desert,
No
and
shit.
it's like sunny skies. So whenever I'm in Portland and it's like raining,
Yeah.
I'm just like, I need to get the fuck out of here. You drive like an hour, 2 hours over Mount Hood,
Yeah.
and you're in like it's always like pretty much sunny over there.
No shit.
Yeah.
Oregon Trail. Remember the computer game?
Yeah.
That's right.
You're going through the fucking
The
Yeah,
desert.
but that was like back in the day when like
computers had green screens.
yeah, and like shit was different then. That's what I mean.
Yeah,
Dinosaurs weren't around anymore.
you should go see that part of the state.
I need to educate myself because I feel retarded right now. I did not know that.
Yeah.
I hear
Information for you.
Portland is a cool place, actually. I've heard a lot of good things about Portland.
It's pretty fun. It's kind of hipsterish, but
Yeah, there's a Portlandia, that show. You seen that
I
one?
haven't seen it though. I heard it's pretty funny.
Yeah, it's pretty awesome.
Yeah.
Oh, is that what the dude from Saturday Night Live?
Oh yeah.
Does all the does the Obama impression?
Yep.
Yeah, he's funny.
What's his name? Armin or something?
I have no idea.
Yeah.
I just know he does the Obama.
Have you had a chance to see any of the Do or Pies that Rams?
I saw one like I think it was like a nollie flip Westgate.
Yeah, you saw the
Right,
Westgate
yeah.
one.
Oh,
Sick.
Yeah.
Pied the shit out of him. Do you know Lee Yanku?
I don't think so.
Oh, he skates for Think, and he's a Canadian. But we just released one yesterday.
Why'd you say it like that?
Because he's Canadian.
All right.
We're-
You've always had a thing against Canadians.
You know what? To be truthful, I don't have a problem with anyone, and I like Canadians. But since I'm an American, I feel like I have to
just
make
be a
fun
dick?
of them.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I have to pretend like I don't like Canadians.
Yeah.
That's the American thing. And the Canadians are just like, oh, yeah, hey, how you doing? Nice to all the
Canada's
Americans.
pretty sick.
Yeah,
You know.
every time I've been there, it's been awesome, and everyone's been super nice.
Yeah. Toronto.
Yep, so sick, dude.
Spots.
Fuck yeah.
I've never been to Canada.
Where's the spot? Is that Toronto with that one bank with the ledge on top?
Yeah.
That
At
shit was so fun.
That tower, the whatever the hell it is.
Yeah.
CN Tower. I don't
I
know.
don't even know what it is either.
Yeah.
I think there's a desert there.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
if you go into the lake, it's a desert.
I think half of Canada is a desert from, I don't know. But yeah, Ramsey's been pieing motherfuckers.
That's what I heard.
Yeah, that's his...
Making a living.
Yeah.
Doing it.
Slanging pies, huh,
Slanging
homie?
pies.
It's pretty awesome.
It's fucking really awesome.
Yeah. I need
Oh
to get in
yeah.
on that gig.
The real reason I had Trembley on the show was because I wanted to talk about how I did the drop-in behind
Oh, fuck that.
Ben Franklin's before you.
Where's the footage?
Where's your footage, dude? Basically,
I have footage.
Oh, I got you, dude.
You'll
This
never,
is the dumbest thing
You'll
ever.
never see the footage. You had a mohawk and a bull ring. That's what I remember the footage. What it was a doorway, and above the doorway is just like this little overhang, so you get wet, and it was just who could drop in. This is before we were like really friends, so we were like little kids, and that was like the thing in the town was like who could drop in on this, and it was like
that's what we got for spots in Raymond too.
Yeah.
a fucking overhang on a door.
we sessioned the shit out of
Yeah,
that.
we did.
It was a good 6-foot drop to session. It was fun. Really,
It was
fun.
more than 6 foot because you got to walk under it. It's like 8 feet.
Yeah, it was pretty big.
And you have no speed because it's about 4 feet long.
And it had like shingles on it, so you
Yeah.
had to like drop in on it.
I actually do have footage, by the way.
You do?
Yeah.
Well, you're gonna have to get it to us so we can put it on the podcast or release it somewhere. Like,
Nags is in it.
oh, sick!
Yeah.
Hell yeah! But yeah, just for the record, I did it before him. I might not have the footage, but I did do it before him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There was some hatred back in the day, that's for sure.
Yeah,
And
I
not really
used-
even hatred. I don't know what it was. I think it was just you being a dick.
Yeah. I thought you were Canadian, so I was just pretending to hate you.
Yeah.
I used to write on my grip tape, "I hate Chris Trembley" and shit
Yeah.
like that. Like,
It was cool.
and then we became BFFs.
Yeah, I wonder why.
I don't know.
It's weird.
I think it's one of those things where you're so similar, you're both assholes.
Yeah.
So then you're like, "Oh, we're both dicks. Let's be friends."
I think the island brought us together.
Yeah.
When that place was gone.
Yeah.
It was sick.
Skaters Island.
Rest in peace, man. One of the
Yeah.
best skate parks
Mm.
of all time.
So
dude.
good.
Remember the first time I walked in there, I was just like, fuck. I didn't even think anything like that existed.
I know, yeah.
You know what I mean?
Especially around here.
Like,
yeah.
I was like, I want to go skate a new indoor park because we were skating this place up in New Hampshire called New Wave. I don't know. Do you remember
I've
that?
never
at all?
been there.
Nah. That's all we had, and it was real small. I was like, oh, there's an indoor park down in Mass, like 8 Ball or whatever. I was like, let's go check that out. And I was with Ralph and
Ralph.
the Murphster.
Yeah.
And we went there, skated for like 15 minutes, and we're like, this is kind of fun, but let's go check out this other place I saw pictures of. And it was the island, but it was before they redid it.
Yeah.
So it was just like the small section with like yellow ramps.
Which was still pretty
It was
impressive
sick, but
for
when
them.
we walked in, it was everything they just built, and it was like a vert ramp.
Yeah.
Like we walked straight into a vert ramp, and I've never really seen one in person. And I was
Yeah, it's like
whoa, dude.
fucking,
That's the
you're like
first time
blown
I ever
away.
saw.
Yeah, I still get blown away when I watch people skate vert, as long as they're not like little kids, because I don't like watching that. But
Yeah, little kids. suck
like
so
old
much.
dudes that are like going for it,
Yeah.
it's sick to watch. You know,
Yeah.
like
Skater
getting
Island-
slash grinds and all that. you know?
Skater Island had some fucking heavy vert sessions. I
Oh,
remember
yeah.
sitting down just like watching those dudes.
like Crazy Horse,
Yeah.
and that was the thing too, because like a couple I don't even know how long ago it was, maybe like 3 or 4 years ago, like those guys would come up and skate rye, and I was like, I don't really want to skate this other stuff over here, and they were skating the vert ramp. So like for a whole winter, I just skated vert with those dudes, and
Just
it was
pad
like,
it
and
up.
I didn't land anything, but I still had like an awesome time because we'd skate the vert ramp, and like we'd have fun. We'd bring his radio and all that, and then we'd just go to like the shitty bar down the street.
That's fucking awesome.
Yeah, Jittos.
That's kind of how I picture every like crusty vert skater, like how they live.
It's like, yeah, let's go. Like
Yeah.
that's what everyone's like. When is the skating gonna be done so we can go to the fucking Jittos and get some wings or whatever?
Did you pad up?
Yeah, I had to. There's no way I'm running out of that thing. It was
Yeah.
like 13 foot or whatever.
Yeah, dude.
Fuck
It was fun. Like I got like Lean Disaster was probably like I got psyched on that. It was like the only thing that I thought was like a trick, I guess.
Did you have to switch up your board and put on like a vert?
Nah.
board?
So that's why I'm fucked now. Like if I try to skate vert, my trucks are so loose they'll wobble like off. So if I drop in on that, I'm getting speed wobbles and probably not going to make it to the other side.
Gnarly, man.
Yeah, but it was fun though. Like it was like I'll sacrifice skating street to skate vert as long as it's with like it was worth it to skate with like Pat and Crazy Horse and
Yeah,
shit.
those dudes are cool as shit.
Yeah.
So, I was gonna talk about. They had I think Tony Hawk had like some big event at the island.
Who's
and,
that?
I know, no, this guy Tony. His last name Hawk.
Okay.
Yeah. And he's kind of a thing in skateboarding.
Yeah,
like.
I think I've heard of him.
And he did like an event at Skaters Island, and I think like there was that one dude that almost did the 900 before him.
Yeah, the
The brothers.
from New Jersey or something like that,
the
right?
flying brothers.
He did it. I got footage of him doing it. Too.
Was he a black dude?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've seen the
I'm
footage
sitting
of
on
that.
like tons of footage right now of the drop-in and this 900 that happened before.
Tony Hawk
Yeah.
did it. Yeah, that's
And I
crazy.
have the footage in my house. It's on like fucking Super 8 or something.
Let's get this shit out there somehow.
I don't know how to do it.
You build video games and
Someone
shit.
else has that footage because I've seen that footage online.
Yeah, it's sick. The Lopez brothers.
Flying Lopez. Yeah.
And there was two, like, one of the dudes would do like 900, the other guy would charge too. Like,
Yeah.
they'd always
They
be
were
there,
both
yeah.
so good. And
They were in, if you play like Tony Hawk 2,
Yeah.
they're in there, standing on the vert ramp.
No shit.
Yeah, it's a little Easter egg.
I didn't. Wow, nerd.
Yeah.
That's fucking sick, dude.
Yeah.
And I didn't. Maybe this is gonna be racist, but I didn't even know black people like skated vert then.
That is racist.
That was
Is it?
definitely racist.
Yeah.
Well, it was because like it was only like white people where we were, and I
Yeah.
was like,
Well, there's also, it's New Hampshire.
Yeah, exactly. And then you're like-
Massachusetts, I guess, yeah.
Still racist.
Yeah.
how many black people skate vert? Is there a lot of them?
Yeah,
Really?
it's a shitload.
Basically just getting more and more racist.
Yeah,
as
you
we
should
talk.
probably just stop.
Sorry out there. I don't mean to be racist.
Yeah.
Um,
Oh, I thought you were going to call out the...
don't worry, I'm gonna edit that out. So.
I thought you were going to say something about that when Tony Hawk, that kid... It was like... I didn't know Tony Hawk was next to me,
Oh wait.
right? And like some kid was like... He asked like who I was or whatever. I was like, oh, I'm Tony Hawk. And like,
You're
I
right
didn't
next
realize that he was like standing on the bank getting ready to drop in right next to me. And he just looks at me like, fucking prick. Like, it's like, yeah, sorry.
So you still have beef with Tony or what?
Oh, yeah, he knows. No,
You called- his agent called you up like.
no, he's sick. No beef. No beef with anyone. Peaceful hippie.
Yeah. Or in the deserts of Oregon.
Yeah. Hacky sacking in the desert.
Colin Kennery wants to know about your best Nashua Park story. You got any good Nashua Park stories?
Not really like skate wise, you know. Nashua Park is funny. Like it's
Yeah.
just like a shit show constantly.
Yeah. Is it still there? Still
Yeah,
going
it's still going. Yeah, the lights are still the same light bulbs probably from when they opened it.
Shitty. Yeah.
It's like 20 watt.
It's insane.
You get night vision on the skate it. But yeah, it's fun. Like Nashua Park, back in the day, that was like the only concrete park, you know, and it had lights, so it would be going off like all the time.
Yeah.
It still is. I just haven't made it down there in a while.
That was like the pool there was so gnarly.
Yeah, it's pretty. It's like a serious pool, pretty much.
Yeah, it's like I remember going there and being like scared to skate on the side of it.
Yeah.
Because I felt like I was gonna fall in and die.
Yeah. You got to watch Doug Moore skate that shit.
Oh, that Doug's
Yeah.
gnarly. I can only imagine.
Yeah.
It's probably pretty fucking scary to watch because he's so good,
Just
but like
rolling in on the
he's
shallow
raw.
end and then just like charging.
Yeah.
Like every time, like what?
that dude's gnarly.
Yeah.
I knew Nashua was around because I seen a video online recently of some team did a demo there. Like people still do demos.
I guess
there.
so. It's a good spot to do demos.
Yeah, you got the
I
pyramid.
remember like shorties rolled through, and we were I was like with Ralph, and you know, usually when I'm with Ralph, we're piling out,
Definitely.
being stupid. So we were hanging out with those dudes, not really skating. We're just like hanging in the back.
You were kicking it with the Muska and shit?
Yeah.
Who was there?
It was like Steve Olson, which he was just
Sick.
like hanging out in the woods, not skating,
Yeah.
wearing like a yellow like jumpsuit or something.
The one piece?
Yeah.
You had the onesie on?
So he's wearing a onesie in the woods, hanging out. Like Muska's skating around, you know. Like a bunch of other, like the kids that rode for shorties. I can't remember most of the dudes. Like Sammy
Baptista.
Yeah.
A bunch of those.
Those guys were all skating, and then they did like a product toss, and me and Ralph are sitting there like. At that point, we're just like kind of faded.
Yeah.
And they're doing a product toss on the fence, and the kids are trying to climb over the fence to get it. And we're by the grill, so we got like a bunch of hot dogs in the grill, and we just start fucking chucking them at the kids, like hitting kids in the face with hot dogs. I think those guys
Literally hot dogs.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure those dudes from Shorty's got pretty bummed on it.
Yeah, because they're trying to do a product
Yeah.
toss and you're beaning them
We're
with
just
hot
hitting
dogs.
kids, but it's like, you know, like Fireborough, like I remember we did this demo and it was like, instead of a product toss, like we threw out some shit or whatever.
Yeah.
But for some reason, like, we went to the grocery store and bought like a giant bag of carrots.
Sick.
Like it was like a big ass bag of carrots. And we just threw them at people. Like that was our product toss. It was like down in like South Carolina or something like that. I just remember like the dude from the skate park or whatever getting getting all bummed because there's carrots everywhere.
Yeah, Fibro demos were always really unconventional and
Yeah,
raw.
it was awesome, man. Fibro is the shit.
You never knew what was going to happen, and like it definitely was. You never had the sense that you were riding for a company.
Yeah.
It wasn't like, oh, we got to be careful what we say or do.
Yeah, yeah.
It was
And,
just
like,
like be whatever you want and act however you want.
Rolling down the highway with like a slingshot and some paintballs, hitting whatever you can.
Fucking awesome.
Yeah.
Do you think it's still like that? When's it?
Oh yeah, I'm sure it is. The last trip I went on was the same shit. You know what I mean? It's just that was a while ago, but I'm sure it's still the same shit. Like, you know, as long as you get the pencil and fucking Barnes there, it's not gonna change.
Yeah, and Nardelli.
And Nardelli, yeah, screaming.
Nardelli always lit up every demo. Like even if he wasn't skating, you knew he was there because he'd like let out a shriek, battle cry, like every 10 minutes. It was insane.
Yeah, Nardelli.
People would like come up to me and be like, "What's wrong with that dude?" Like, they're scared of Nardelli at the demos. I'm like, I don't know, man. It's just what he does. Like,
It's working, getting them scared.
I never like Nardelli is awesome, and he worked at CCS for a while, and I think he did, right?
I don't know. Did he? He worked at like Zoo. Is he still doing that?
No, I think he's fully working at Fibro now.
Oh,
like,
sick.
Back again, just doing it fully. Like,
yeah, Fibro is awesome.
But he's super professional with like his job. But like, I never knew that because every time I saw him, he was like screaming and yelling and being like crazy and awesome.
you'd be like, this guy's on like tons of drugs probably.
Yeah,
you know.
sober.
But he's like, I don't know if he's straight edge, but he's like, he doesn't fuck with anything.
Yeah, he's definitely sober every time. Like I think he just worked so much that when he got out to go to the demos and shit, he would just be like venting.
Yeah.
Like, just being crazy. It was awesome. Yeah. One of the best dudes for sure. Let me see if I got any more questions. Move forward here. I was pretty hyped on the picture, though. I didn't even think...
Yeah, I appreciate it. There's like 2 pictures in existence of me without a hat on. And you happen to get one of them and put it on this shit.
The other one, you just had a wig on, dude, so I didn't know what to do.
That's kind of a hat.
Yeah.
That would have counted.
It would have been legit.
Yeah, I don't know. It's weird. I haven't left my house without a hat on besides that and one other time in like 15 years.
You have a glorious hairline.
Thank you.
I
appreciate
show
it.
It off. Like,
yeah. I'm just waiting to go completely bald. That's what I want. So I don't have to bother with it anymore.
That's like me. I just shave it because I'm like, you know what? Fuck it. Like,
You just straight up shave it so you're bald?
Yeah, just shave it. Like, I don't bick it, which I should because, like, Mark Johnson does that, and he can pull it off.
Oh, it'll make you do tricks better, too.
Yeah, if I could end up skating like him.
It's more aerodynamic.
Yeah. Maybe that's what it is. Maybe that's why he looks so soft when he skates.
He wears a wetsuit when he does gaps.
No, Josh Casper.
yeah.
It's a rumor,
I know. I was seeing if you remembered that.
Did you ever hear that?
Yeah. I saw the video. The kid's like, "That's what you get, you faggot."
Oh, so gnarly, man. So gnarly.
Right after he eats shit, everyone's like, "Ah."
So we might as well tell the story for people out there. So Josh, I guess I wasn't at Woodward, but my friend told me the story. Josh Casper went to Woodward, and I guess he put out a suggestion box to the kids, which is a horrible idea. Sorry, Josh, I don't know you, but it's a horrible idea. You're going to Woodward, it's skate parks. You're supposed to be having fun and relaxing and like hanging with the kids and skating. You know what I mean? You don't put out a suggestion box as to what tricks you should do around a bunch of 12-year-olds. What do you think they're going to want to see you do?
Yeah,
jump off a fucking building behind Ben Franklin.
Yeah.
But we already did that first, so they canceled that one out. So the suggestion box got full with all these suggestions about how Josh Casper should ollie this double set that's at Woodward. It's like a 9-flat 9 or something, like almost impossible to ollie, which I'm probably wrong. I bet someone did it. But you have to bomb through basically the whole camp of Woodward, downhill, through a skate park, and then hit this double set. And so he, Josh being the man that he is, that I think he is, wanting to please the kids, goes through the suggestion box. He obviously got to pick out which one he wanted. So he picked the 18-stair double set. And I guess he asked the people at Woodward for a wetsuit. Which, I mean, I guess makes sense.
Yeah, totally. In the middle of Pennsylvania. Yeah. Like, that's where all the wetsuits are.
Didn't you know Pennsylvania was a desert? Jesus Christ. I think they had to go into an Amish house and get a wetsuit. I think some of the Amish people had to
knit, they always have those, yeah.
They had to knit up a wetsuit. But once again, like, I don't even... This is my friend told me the story. This could all be bogus and bullshit, but...
Next week, Josh Casper.
If you want to come on the show, let's do this, Josh. Even if you just want to come on and punch me, that's fine. I'm down for that, too.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, so they get him a wetsuit, I guess. He wears it under his clothes. Because, I mean, who wants to wear a wetsuit while all in a double set? That wouldn't look ridiculous at all. No. Completely normal. And he goes at it. He gives it hell. But I guess he bailed out because he was like, you know what? This is massive, and I don't know what I dug myself into. This is a huge hole. Like, why the fuck would I pick this? Mm-hmm. So he decides he's going to put a piece of wood on the second part of the double set. So he's like, okay.
All into like a bank.
Yeah, my friend's like, yeah, he decided, to warm up and get the balls to go for the whole thing. He's going to all into the bank. But, so this kid filmed it and put it on YouTube. So you got to search it. I don't even know what to search.
It's on YouTube.
It's on YouTube. You should try you should try and find it.
I'll try.
That's funny. So the idea is that if you fall, that you would slide because you're wearing a wetsuit?
I don't know.
Maybe does it make you ollie higher? How do you get it?
He wouldn't get
you wouldn't get road rash.
Oh, I think that's the leather, like the heshers,
that would have been
like
cooler.
If you're from Vegas, you got to wear like a leather jacket or something, or leather pants if you're hardcore.
That would have been cooler.
Yeah.
Assuming I don't know Josh Casper, but he went.
Well, you're gonna find out next week when he comes on.
He looks like he could probably kick my ass, to be honest. Fuck. Digging myself a hole now.
Yeah, you're going to get punched in the face by a couple of people.
Maybe I should make a suggestion box of...
I think Mike V probably owes you a punch in the face still.
Fuck, Mike. I love you, Mike.
Wow, first one that popped
You found it?
It's 10 seconds.
Yeah, play it. Play the audio so people can hear the audio.
It says, Josh Casper slams hard.
Well, that's really loud. Let me turn it down. Oh, what are you doing? Hold on. You got to hear the audio, though.
Yeah, the kid at the end is fucking...
amazing.
This is... How old is
All right, bear with us because... Is this still on?
Yeah.
Oh!
Did you hear that kid?
He's not going to do it.
Oh, my God.
That's what you get, you hoe.
Woodward.
All right, so search Josh Casper slams hard at Woodward.
You're not going to do it. The kid's talking shit.
Oh, you got to chop that up, dude.
We got to make a music video.
Is this thing still working?
I don't know.
Yeah, it's on.
You can still hear us, right?
Yeah.
Did you hear that?
I hear it.
That's funny, dude. You got to chop that up.
Hey, check the...
It's because you turned that down.
Oh, that's why. Okay.
It's better now, right?
Yeah, much better.
Go all the way up? That's good?
Yeah, that's good.
There you go.
Check the thing, make sure we're still recording. Sorry for the dead air right now, but
edit it.
what's that called? Josh Casper slams hard at Woodward. Search that up because that is amazing. Some kid filmed it, decided he didn't like Josh Casper, and he was glad he slammed.
That kid's probably making money off of that video, too.
I hope so. Go to the top.
It's only got 32,000.
Bump it up, guys.
Yeah, let's get that video over a bazillion hits, man. That shit is awesome.
Break YouTube with it.
I heard he got really hurt from that. I heard he got fractured bones and
probably looks
got
pretty bad.
broke off. So yeah, he didn't even land the ollie into the piece of wood because it was that big. So that was even ridiculous, and he just got broke off. And I don't know why you'd ever put a suggestion box, but God bless you, Josh Casper.
Woodward.
Yeah.
I remember I got my mom hooked me up one year. She bought me a ticket to go to Woodward or whatever.
Golden ticket.
A flight and hanging out, and I broke my foot a week before I went.
Dude.
Shit. So I went the next year, and then I flew out to the middle of nowhere, Pennsylvania, and they lost my board and all that shit when I was flying out there.
Sick.
So I was at Woodward for 2 days without a board. And that place kind of sucks when you're not skating.
I heard the first day, they made a rule, the first day you're not allowed to skate. All the campers can't skate.
Really?
Because too many kids would get hurt. They'd be so excited and they just let, kind of like Billy at Tampa.
Yeah.
They would be so excited and then they'd let them out and there's 7 skate
Crash
parks.
into each other.
Yeah, and they would just all come back with broken arms and
That's
rolled
funny.
ankles and shit. And they had to make a rule. It was the first day you got to just take it all in and not skate. And
This isn't sponsored by Woodward, right? The podcast?
No.
All right.
No.
You should go to Waterville Valley Skate Camp if you're going to send your kids somewhere. It's cheaper. They'll have fun. The ramps aren't as good.
And Waterville's awesome because it's just cool. We have crazy stories there with
there's bears and shit.
Seeing bears and stuff. That was really awesome.
Jesus.
We used to hang out on the balcony. There's two floors, and there was a railing going across on the second floor. So we'd hang. We'd go to lunch during the day and take a bunch of leftover meat and stuff, and we would hang it off of the railing with shoelaces and go fishing for bears at night. It was pretty funny.
What we did was we put chicken from lunch up on a trash can, and we just waited. And a bear came and knocked the lid off the trash can.
Yeah,
and
they're pretty
ate the
gnarly.
shit. It was insane. I was literally
Black bears or like?
Yeah, black bears.
Yeah.
I was like not even 10 feet away from a bear because we were in like the stairs have like wood X's, going around them, so you can't a bear couldn't get in there unless it charged.
Yeah.
So we were just sitting in the stairwell, like just looking at.
Yeah,
the
it's some
bear.
New Hampshire shit.
Yeah, it's so New Hampshire.
Yeah.
It was sick though, man.
I've never seen a wild bear.
They're insane.
Go to Waterville.
I don't know if I'd like.
Yeah, go to camp, Waterville Valley. Let's
Get
do
some
this.
You can be a camper.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm down.
Just don't push manga. If kids showed up and they pushed manga, we wouldn't let them skate. And they'd be there for like a week and they wouldn't skate. Be like, you got to push regular, and they would hate it the whole time.
I'm gonna go to the Waterville Valley, but I'm gonna bring my scooter instead of my skateboard. So
Yeah, cool.
Oh,
Push
you
the scooter.
want to see a good scooter slam?
can you wait? Yeah, I do. But can you push Mongo on a scooter?
Yeah, I've seen it.
Over the handlebars. Doubles.
You can push Mongo on a scooter, right?
Yeah.
I mean,
That's
it
funny.
figures the handlebar wouldn't get in the way now. Yeah. Makes
Yeah,
sense.
I don't know.
Yeah, I
That
see
stuff will
that.
disappear eventually.
Hopefully.
Although this stuff there's like scooter companies popping up, and they're like, $500 or something crazy. They have like suspension and all this nonsense.
And there's scooter skate shops, I heard.
Yeah, I don't know.
Doesn't Rye
I haven't
Airfield-
really been paying attention to too much stuff.
Doesn't Rye Airfield have like a scooter shop, or am I making that?
Yeah,
up?
that's where I saw it.
It does. They
Yeah.
have like a legit. Is it all just scooters? To be fair,
I don't know. I don't want to harp on those dudes.
Yeah, I mean, I like the park. Hopefully, it's not all scooters, but
The bowl is fun. The Clover Bowl.
yeah.
Skate it up.
But I hate scooters.
Wax it.
Scooters are hard.
Wax the flat of every mini ramp that you guys ever go to.
Yes, please. What was I gonna ask? I had a question. Oh, whoa.
Sorry about that.
Oh, I wanted to ask you about since you're not in. Oh, I've seen this one,
Oh,
dude.
he gets broke the fuck off.
Dude, he landed it.
Oh, no, he not quite.
So this is a scooter jumping. How many stairs do you think? Like 18 stairs, 15 stairs.
It's like a short
1,
20.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7,
Stair
8,
counter?
9,
Yeah,
10,
who cares? He's on a
12.
scooter. It doesn't count anyways.
Ed Templeton would call you out on that.
Hell yeah. Oh, he just busted his face. What's this one called? Tosh.0
dead.
scooter jump fail.
He's dead.
Yeah, that kid got broke off. He
Yeah.
probably
Oh, well.
needed to get his jaw fixed. That's what you get, you hoe. The Josh Casper.
Oh, he did a quick little
I'm going to
fucking
start saying
Boston.
that when people fall and no one's going to know. They're just going to think I'm an asshole.
But it's just going to be
You
funny
get
to
you
yourself.
Yeah.
Like, oh.
Like every other joke that's not funny to anyone else.
I wanted to ask you, like, since you're just working and skating and you're kind of outside the skate industry right now,
Yeah.
like, do you pay attention to it at all?
Nah.
No.
I watch
videos?
I watch old stereo videos to get hyped to go skate. I
sick.
watch like Tin Can Folklore and like old shit and
Dune subscribes to my podcast.
oh sick.
So
Yeah. That's usually what I watch to get hyped, and like I'll watch like some old slap stuff, like whatever I could find.
Hell
Just
yeah.
because I like cruising footage, like San Francisco.
Yeah.
So I watch like some stuff skating now, and it's like I don't even understand it. You know what I mean? Like some of the tech stuff is just like I
Too
don't
much.
get it.
Even me, dude, I'm like, that shit blows my mind.
Yeah,
I'm like,
yeah. It's cool. I mean, that's crazy, you know? It doesn't get me as hyped to go skate as far as, like, what
Yeah.
I'm going to do. Because, shit, you know, like, not really.
It's just a different type of skating.
Yeah, yeah.
So
And, like-
I can't stand, like, the Osiris days where it was too techy and
Yeah.
it kind of, like, went back there. Like, Lakai Dudes did, like, a cooler version of that.
Yeah.
With the fully flared. But now it's just, like...
I've watched some of, like, the anti-hero videos. Those
So
are pretty sick,
sick.
too. Because you can just sit there and it's, like, 3 hours of nonsense or whatever it is. Like, it's, like, forever, you know?
It's half skating and it's half, like, hijinks.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
Fun shit
And
that
it's
they
like,
did,
that's what I like.
camping.
Because usually if I'm going skating, because New Hampshire's pretty beat right now. Like, we got Hampton and pretty much that's it. And Nashua, which is kind of far from me. But, like, when I want to go skate, we got, like, a crew of older dudes. And we pack up the car and we go down to Connecticut and go camping out for the weekend and just, like, skate all those parks. So it's like, I watch those videos because that's, like, you know, the bullshit that we get into. You know?
Yeah,
Just
it's
camping out and skating, you know?
You can relate to it.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, that's some fun shit, man. That's,
Yeah.
That's what's awesome.
It's
about
good
skating.
because it's, like, hard to find a good crew that's down for stuff like that. So I'm psyched.
Hell yeah. That's what skating should be, too. It should be, like, something that you can relate to that you get psyched off of. It shouldn't be, like, a sports star thing where you idolize the dude to, like, you know, he's, like, a video game character to you. Like, that shit's whack. Like,
Yeah.
skateboarding's always been about, like, just going out, having fun with your crew and your friends and just, like, enjoying what you do. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It never was, like, packaged commercial. Like, it still shouldn't be. It should be something that's free and you should do. That's the reason to do the podcast. Is just like something different.
Yeah.
It's not the same
No, it's sick.
shit. You know what
Yeah.
I mean? Like,
It's funny because, like, it's funny that you're doing a podcast. I was surprised because, like, I work overnight, so no one's there. You know, I'm fucking by myself pretty much. And just listening, I listened to like 8 hours of podcast a night.
Damn,
so when you
that's
said you did one, I was like, oh shit, something else to listen to.
Yeah.
I'm fucking psyched.
awesome. I think we talked a little on the phone. I
Yeah,
said
yeah.
I like the Joe Rogan one. You
Yeah,
should check
yeah.
that one out.
Yeah.
It's really cool, man.
It's cool. I'm definitely psyched on it. And it is like you were saying before too, like as far as reading something in a magazine and being able to hear, you know, like not like it's from me, but when you hear like Barley or like Dompierre and Dave talk about stuff,
Yeah.
it's sick, you know, like those guys are down. It's good to hear them talk, you know.
Yeah, it's way different when someone can explain it in their words and you can hear it because you can feel their intent through what they said.
Yeah.
You can understand it. They can fully get it out. Whereas like a magazine could misprint you and you don't get any type of feeling unless they really word it well.
Yeah.
Which it's hard to do because interviews you got to be cautious. You don't
Yeah,
wanna,
I just remember
fuck
the
up.
Corey Duffel shit back in the day.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that one was really bad.
Yeah. Big Brother. Yeah. I still have a stack of Big Brother. Like I got like
Damn.
I probably have like most of them
Really?
that they ever did. And Alyssa the other day was like, Alyssa's my girl, by the way, and she was like, oh, we gotta throw all these magazines out because I seriously have like 1,000 magazines,
Jeez.
like Trans World, Slap, like all that shit. She's like, we gotta throw these out. They're taking so much space. She's like, you don't even read them anymore. I'm like, I do sometimes. Put them in the bathroom.
Dude, Big
know?
Brother's collectible, though.
Yeah.
You don't want to throw those
But she
out.
doesn't get it. Like she's like, you gotta throw those out. You know.
You should just throw out her beauty magazines.
I'm like, she doesn't have any, but I'm gonna anyways. I'm gonna get her one and throw it out. But I was thinking
Just
like,
throw it directly in the trash.
we're doing like some fundraising and stuff for the skate park in Dover because we're trying to get a new one.
Sick.
So I was thinking maybe auction some of that stuff off or whatever for it. So
You should set up like a PayPal account where people can donate and
yeah, definitely
So-
look at Dover Skate Park on Facebook or whatever, and you'll see some stuff up there.
yeah. So if you want to donate, search on Facebook and find the Dover.
Yeah,
Skate
we're
Park
trying to
and
get it rolling.
Kick in.
Yeah, we got to step it up for New Hampshire because it's pretty beat right now.
Yeah, if you live in New Hampshire, man, you got to create your own scene, man. That's what skating's all about. Like, you got to do it yourself, man. That's how it is. So if you love skateboarding, try to kick in for this project, man. That'd be awesome. So I was asking you if you followed skating because I was kind of curious as to like what your perspective is on skating, on the skate industry now, and like where it's going. Because I mean, you do know that it's like a lot of huge contests now, and like
Yeah, like every once in a while I'll turn on TV. I'll turn on like whatever. I don't even know. I was like flying to Oregon, and it was like I don't have cable, so I don't really watch TV. But I was watching like whatever they have on there, like DirecTV or something like that.
Yeah.
And it was like a skate contest, and I was
crazy.
like, flying out to Oregon and watching like a skate contest, and it was kind of crazy. Like I really don't know what it's like now. I just saw that one thing. It was like Street League or something.
Yeah, I don't even want to plug the contest, but
Yeah.
there's like
So
3 or 4
Shetler's Street League.
yeah, but yeah, I guess because nowadays it's kind of like it sucks because everything goes online too. That's
Yeah.
like, a big change since you've been
Yeah,
skating.
the back when I was like doing shit, it was like it rolled over. I was like in the when VHSs were going out and like DVDs were popping
Yeah.
in, so it was kind of funny.
Making
Like that transition, you're like,
yeah.
well, you guys, like I remember Real was like throwing free videos into their boards, and no one was doing that at the time. You know what I mean? And I remember just thinking like, well, they were ahead of the game though. They knew like
Yeah,
this
yeah.
stuff you got to go out for free.
I'm
you know,
just
so
thinking
just-
about if you gave away a free VHS tape with a
Yeah,
deck.
you got to do that.
How funny would that be now? We
That's
should
how you
that
got to
now.
do it. Send the VHSs out.
Just make a bunch of VHSs and shrink wrap them with the board, so you
Yeah.
get the board and it's in there.
It's all the sickest footage of us dropping in on buildings.
But no one can watch it because no one has a VCR.
I do a 900, but sorry, you don't have a VCR. Sorry, dude.
Sorry for you, man. Yeah, so nowadays it seems like everything's online, like,
Yeah.
and it's watered down so much because there's so much content out there that like pretty much anyone can get their footage seen on any website. And,
Yeah.
skate videos kind of have taken like the back seat, unfortunately. There are still big ones coming out, like
Yeah. I remember, what was the one that just came out,
the
right?
chocolate video.
Chocolate video, yeah. People were pretty hyped on that.
Pretty sweet.
Yeah.
It was pretty sweet.
Was it?
Yeah,
It was.
It was really cool.
Nice. I'll have to watch that.
People talk shit on the music in it and some of the editing and stuff, but that's just nitpicking. People like
People talk shit about everything.
Yeah,
right?
exactly,
Whatever.
exactly.
Yeah.
Shit talking's huge in skateboarding
The whole team's sick though. Like those
Yeah,
dudes.
but the
I remember like
skating-
the old. I still watch those videos too, like the old chocolate videos.
Yeah.
And, like,
Oh, those are awesome.
yeah, like
man.
Mouse and shit.
Yeah. But yeah, the video was amazing. The skating in it, all the kids, all the young dudes were killing it, and the older dudes came through. Mark Johnson had my favorite part, and
Sick.
just
really
the fact
good.
that Mark Johnson put out another part is gold. You know,
Yeah, yeah.
Dude's amazing at skating, and
really good.
I still flip through magazines every once in a while
yeah,
and just see what's going on. I didn't see anything from like Mark Johnson for a while,
yeah.
and I don't know. I was like, I don't know what's going on. And then someone was like, "Oh, he's just sitting on all this shit for his video part to come out." So
Well, it's crazy.
I was pretty hyped to
It's
see.
crazy
that
to think he just had a part in the Lakai video too, and that was like a 6-minute part or 3-song part,
Yeah, it's crazy,
and then he came out with a part that was I thought just as good.
and it's probably all ridiculous, right?
yeah,
It
it's
is
insane.
ridiculous.
Like
That's
it's
awesome.
insane. And then obviously Guy Mariano killed it. As
Yeah,
well.
yeah.
He just his whole story, life story, and
Yeah, yeah, it's crazy.
So good, man. But yeah, so skating has just changed quite a bit since I began, and I kind of was like wondering how you saw it. But I guess if you're not really keeping
I
up,
don't see it.
Yeah, so that's cool.
I'm psyched on it still, you know what I mean? But it's
Yeah.
just one of those things where it's like, I don't pay attention to really new videos that are coming out just because I can't really relate to the stuff.
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe I'm just saying.
I think
Maybe
you'd
I'm
be
just bitter.
surprised. I think you'd be surprised. There's still skating out there that you'd be psyched on. You just have to search for it.
Yeah, I guess so.
There's so
I
much
haven't gone out of my
content.
way. I just haven't been, like I used to flip through magazines, pretty much that's it, and just see I'd see like Don Pierre and stuff, so.
I wonder how long magazines are going to be around. I hope they always are, because nothing feels better than having
Yeah.
a photo in a magazine. But,
Yeah, totally.
But it just seems like... Actually, Slap just reissued another magazine. Like, they went all digital, and
Yeah.
now they just released another issue. in
Oh,
print-
really? I
in
didn't even
print,
know that.
Yeah, which is pretty sick, because Slap is always really awesome.
Oh,
I like
Slap
that
is the
one.
best, yeah.
Yeah. And but yeah, I wonder how long, man. Like, even not just skateboarding, but just magazines in general.
Yeah,
Like,
it seems like the whole print industry is kind of fucked.
yeah, it seems like that's just going out, and with all the tablets and iPads and shit, you
Yeah.
can just get books and magazines on there now, and it just seems like their days.
I'm
are
sure
numbered.
things are going to change.
Yeah,
That's for sure.
yeah.
But I think you'll see a lot of people pop up probably that you wouldn't have seen before just because it's not controlled.
Yeah.
You know, there's no central scrutinizer.
That's the rad thing in skateboarding now is like you literally can you can make your own way. However, you can just like put out a video part and everyone can see it,
Yeah.
or you can do like a podcast or like pretty much free to do whatever you want now. Like back
Yeah.
in the day, you had to get in the magazines, you had to ride for the companies. But now it's like if you just make good shit and put it out, people will see it.
Yeah,
You know
yeah.
what I mean? And it's kind of like rad for every little Johnny kid at a skate park that wants to try and like come up. You know?
Yeah, it's totally different though. Thinking about send in your sponsor me tape.
Yeah,
like, yeah,
we used
what?
to- dude, I have a VHS sponsor me tapes
Yeah.
like from back in the day. It's crazy.
I think a lot of that. I don't know. I think a lot of that was sick though. Like having to do that, like having to put out like a tape or whatever you're doing. You know what I mean? I think you lose a lot of it when you're not like hands on.
Yeah, I
Like you
agree.
can upload a video or whatever. That's not the same shit. You know.
No.
I think if you guys are gonna try to get this is probably bad advice. If
Go
you're
for
trying to get hooked up, fucking send out like a DVD or something. Because
No, yeah.
no one wants to fucking YouTube link. I might be wrong.
He's probably wrong, but well, because the DVD too is like you got to have the DVD there. Like you send me a link, I could just pop it on my.
So
phone.
if you're trying to get on Shetler's company, send him
Send me a link
a link.
because honestly, I'm never in front of a DVD, and I got the damn phone right here, and I try to watch every sponsor me tape. So
Yeah.
if you want to write for All I Need, here's my advice because I get a lot
Don't
of
listen.
shitty ass fucking sponsor me tapes. Sorry guys.
Oh.
I get some good ones. I do.
break
You don't
them
know.
up.
Hey, you don't know if you're a good one or a bad one. I get some good ones, but I get a lot of bad ones. And I'm going to give you some advice right now. 2 minutes, please keep your sponsor me tapes to 2 minutes. No one wants to see any more. Even if it's like even the good ones, I only want to see 2 minutes.
Yeah.
Short and
just-
sweet.
Tupac for a soundtrack, and
Yeah.
you're going to be on.
If you know me, Tupac would be perfect. But yeah, 2 minutes. And preferably no music unless it's Tupac. Because, dude, I get some whack-ass songs like Justin Bieber.
Oh,
You know what I
sick.
mean?
Yeah.
It scares me. Some of the tapes I get, I'm like, what's going on in skating? Am I this out of touch? Like, it's some weird
That's
ass
the new
music
thing. Like
and,
everyone's into Justin Bieber.
I
I,
guess-
don't know.
Speaking of
It
this,
could be.
we just saw on Yahoo that someone died. A photographer died. A paparazzi guy died chasing after Justin Bieber.
How?
Taking pictures of his car while
His Lambo.
He hit him in the car?
No.
Someone else on the highway or the freeway fucking smacked him.
Yeah.
What happened was
taking
Justin
pictures.
Bieber lent his car to his friend. It wasn't even
Yeah.
Justin Bieber, but it was his car. He lent him his Lamborghini. You know how normal that is.
Yeah, it's
Like-
totally like that's what happens out here.
Yeah, like if you want to borrow.
Fucking Jimmy from the textile mill got his Lambo.
Yeah, you want to borrow my Lambo?
Yeah, yeah.
All right, cool. Ramsey, you got maybe borrow Ramsey's Lambo.
All right.
But anyway, so he lent his friend his Lambo, and then the friend got pulled over. What a dick of a friend!
Yeah.
Got pulled over, and then whoever was a paparazzi guy was trying to take pictures because they thought it was Justin Bieber getting pulled over, and they could sell it for like a couple $100 or something, or $1,000. I don't know. Justin Bieber's worth a lot. Like he's
Yeah,
like,
you got killed crossing the
dude.
road.
but
Yeah,
yeah,
I don't
then
know. It's kind of crazy. There's a whole industry, like a paparazzi industry.
a bunch of vultures.
Yeah.
It's pretty amazing.
It's like that's what skating is.
Hey, can you do me a favor, Ramsey?
Yeah.
Were you pulling something up or?
I was just reading the Justin Bieber thing. He got hit by an SUV.
All right, here, you guys shoot the shit for a second about Bieber or whatever.
Get rid of
No
this
thanks.
fucking
Talk
thing.
about Ramsey's beard. I'm gonna use the bathroom and then
Hey, get me out of this.
and then just hit allow.
Oh, wow.
Here, shoot the shit about just Ramsey's beard.
My
It's
beard.
glorious.
All right,
And then I got something.
he got something. He's getting something.
Yeah, he's always a presence. Justin Bieber. What a life.
Yeah, it's kind of crazy that there's even a. I just think that whole paparazzi bullshit's fucking.
It's retarded.
That's California.
It's so I don't get it. I don't get how you could want to just follow people. I mean, I guess they get a lot of money for the pictures, so
Yeah, it's just funny. I remember being out in Cali and like some of the stuff you do that like for work isn't really a job at all. You know, he's like, how am I getting paid for this? What is
Yeah.
this? Fucking standing around.
standing around.
I used to go Shetler Road for Split or something.
Yeah.
And am I gonna get in trouble?
No, go ahead. Go ahead.
I used to go in. They had like a thing of like stuff. They had a bunch of clothes, like samples and stuff that maybe was like damaged or whatever. And I would go through there and fill up like a fucking trash bag, and go to like Buffalo Exchange and just sell it all. That's how I was living for like years, like 2 years probably,
They give
off
you-
of Buffalo Exchange
They give you enough money to live off of
in
from Buffalo
Split.
Exchange,
You know,
yeah.
this dude keeps leaving with trash bags full of clothes.
Brian Young, what up?
Yeah.
They actually Split went out of business and they just came back.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they
Sick.
just started doing a team and everything. They had to
Nice.
I guess they filed for bankruptcy or whatever the fuck they did, and they got bought out. And yeah, they just released on Instagram. They did a Throwback Thursday, and it was one of my old Split ads. I was like, oh, sick.
Whoa.
But yeah, that was cool, man. I
Yeah.
remember they made a T-shirt with your artwork on it.
They made like 2 T-shirts.
Whatever.
I still got it.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
I have it somewhere.
They didn't. They weren't into the other one that I wanted to do, with the Hitler
Oh yeah.
with like a bunch of boobs or something. I don't know. It's something dumb.
Something so ridiculous, but
I was like, they won't make this.
Yeah.
I can think of the most offensive thing I could find.
Ramsey, I wanted you to pull up something. What are you lurking on?
I'm gonna find it. There we go. That's the picture he was trying to use.
Oh shit! That was Nate Jones.
Oh,
That
that's what
picture
that
was like making fun of Nate Jones. Like it was for an ad or whatever. I think like back in the day for real. And they had all of us wear that wig and the glasses.
Yeah, that wig is amazing, and it's funny because your hair is blonde, so it's believable.
Yeah,
if you grew it out.
I know exactly where that car wash is. It's right next to what's that burrito spot in Phoenix? That's it's all like weed names.
Oh, Chiba Hut. Or
Yeah,
something.
Chiba Hut.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
next to Chiba Hut.
No shit.
I love that place.
Oh, I had a question.
Get the Panama Red.
Oh yeah, it's good. It's good. It's dank. Actually, it's really
Oh,
dank.
yeah, it's pretty dank,
It's really
dude.
dank. I had a question from Tim Rio.
Oh, sick.
He wanted to know if you're still crushing the Tremburritos.
Nah,
Break down.
I think I kind of broke myself on that.
Break down the Tremburrito for the people listening.
Okay, they're like $5 for $1 frozen burritos.
From
you
Ralph's.
pick them up from Ralph's.
Yeah.
On Wednesdays, they had them 5 for $1. So I would go there, pick up a bunch of those on Wednesdays.
This was right after you cashed in your split gear for burrito money.
Yeah, exactly. So I was living off $5 a day budget, pretty much. And it was
Yeah,
like-
that's what it was. You decided $5 a day.
yeah,
That's
$5 a day, and that
impossible.
would last me a couple of years, and it worked.
It did. You did.
Yeah. So I don't know, but frozen burrito, all right, it's actually pretty good. Actually, the red hot one, red hot beef. You put a slice of cheese on top of it. You put it in the oven, melt the cheese onto it, and then you put some hot sauce on top of that too, and sour cream, and it's like
Bada bang.
it's dope. It's actually good,
It
but
tastes
not good
like
for you.
No, but it tastes like a legit burrito.
Yeah, it was awesome, and you get 5 of them for $1.
Yeah, we would crush those things.
And 40s. Well, I forgot what I was even drinking at the time. It was 40s. some nonsense.
I don't think it was Old English days. It was after that. It was
Yeah.
like some bullshit.
I knew I was
High life.
I was poor enough that I needed to get a 40 because beer wasn't going to do it. Like, it would be too expensive as far as alcohol content goes.
Yeah. And just you were poor enough that you needed alcohol.
Yeah,
You
just
needed
to
get
forget.
drunk.
Yeah, that was sick, though. I appreciate you letting me sleep on your couch for a long time.
Dude, I had as much good times.
Yeah.
It was worth it. You paid your rent in awesome times.
Yeah, I did the dishes once.
Yeah, that was... And you did them good that
Yeah.
day. Yeah, I remember. It was awesome.
What do you want me to pull up, Anthony?
Can you pull up... I want to show Trembley Jaden Smith.
Yeah.
Jaden Smith?
Go to Helliclips. What up, Josh? Josh Callis' website. Go to Helliclips. Do you know about Helliclips?
No.
Helliclips, yeah?
All right.
Oh. What
No,
it is it's a Josh Callis' website. I don't know if it's strictly his
sick.
website, but it's a website where they gather all the bullshit on the interweb.
Yeah,
And they put
I've
all
heard
the
of that.
skate videos onto one website.
Sick.
So it's kind of tight. So
Nice.
go to Helliclips and type in Jaden, Jaden, I think, Smith.
Will Smith's kid?
Yeah, Will Smith's kid.
Is it really?
I'm going to
Yeah,
give
it
you a preview of
Is
what...
he in wasn't he in, like, one of his movies?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, yeah,
Pursuit of
he's-
Happiness.
Yeah.
I'm going to give you a preview of what skating is nowadays.
Okay.
This is what it's all about.
Wait.
He's also the new Karate Kid. Which
Make sure the volume's not too loud on the YouTube video.
Skating with Jaden Smith music video featuring...
Do skating.
Cool,
Do
yeah.
skating with him. I know, man.
So you're just trying to, like, get me hyped?
I don't
Yeah.
think so.
I'm trying to promote this kid some more because he needs help.
All right.
Will Smith, his dad, isn't helping.
Are they giving him free product?
Turn the volume down on YouTube a little bit, like halfway. All right. And hit play. Give Trembley a little preview of what skating's become. Turn it up a little. Actually, it's good. Not too loud.
Shetler's step-by-step YouTube tutorial on how to use the volume.
Sorry.
He's mall grabbing already.
Yeah.
He'd be done at Waterville.
So this is skating right now, 2013.
Oh, sick. That's what you do? You just roll through the streets of New York like, yeah, dude.
These guys are hardcore, dead serious
Yeah.
skateboarders.
Yeah, I don't know. Oh, what's faceplant? Is that a new trick?
All right, enough of this poison.
Yeah.
Enough of this poison.
Yeah, see, that's kind of what I try to avoid.
Yeah.
I've been trying to keep it to the stuff that gets me psyched.
It seems like skating's gotten so big that everyone... I mean, it's always been like this. It goes in
Yeah.
cycles. But right now it's at a point where it's so mainstream that, like, Jaden Smith is
Yeah.
wearing a fucking leotard.
I bet
And
my
skate.
daughter would be hyped on that. So
Oh,
she
man.
likes Justin Bieber and shit.
She does?
Yeah.
Oh, man. Maybe you should have got her a scooter.
It's Alyssa's fault. She always puts on, like, I don't have a radio in I have a radio in my car, but it's my iPod.
Yeah.
And Alyssa has, like, FM radio, so she listens to all the nonsense.
Oh,
and she'll
man.
be like, she'll be singing songs. I'm like, what is that?
The Wolves are back. Sorry, guys. Sorry for the interruption. Elwood and Amber are freaking out. I'm going to go handle this
They're done?
for right now.
He's gonna go beat the shit out of him.
Give yourself an edit mark, like this. It's trick.
Oh, that's nice.
Trick of the trade. That's gonna pop up when you look at the wave form.
Oh, let's check it out. I kind of want to see how big the wave is for that.
People are gonna love this. That didn't really stick
nice.
out.
All right, so it was the UPS guy. That's why my dogs are freaking out. Let's see what it is.
Let me move my new lens.
I need to, like, open it. You got keys on you? Anyone? Nothing like getting a box. I don't even know what it is, but I still love opening boxes. It's like Christmas. Do you remember your first box? Like from Deluxe?
Yeah. Yeah, I was hyped, man. Every time, like, I'd always go to my mom's house or whatever. She'd be like, yeah, a bunch of boards.
Yeah. Did they ever send you anti-hero stuff?
When I went through the warehouse, I'd grab anti-hero.
Oh, you would? Because
Yeah.
anti-hero shit is awesome.
They got
And
good
you're rocking the
Yeah.
flannel. Oh, shit.
This is when I get dressed up. I wear flannel.
Muscle milk.
It's muscle milk, dude.
Nice.
Forgot about this. Sick. You want a muscle milk?
Product placement.
Yep. That's cool. They're not a sponsor of the show, but
Let me hold it.
give them a shout out.
Muscle milk. Get some.
Well, it's not any skate stuff.
25 grams of protein.
I thought it was going to be skateboarding.
Protein blast. They're going to love that, right? Nardelli knows what I'm talking about.
That's awesome. Yeah, my dogs freak out. Sorry. I don't know. Every podcast you can hear Elwood and Amber in the background, and I feel like
They're part of it. Yeah.
I'm horrible at podcasting. Sorry for you. What are we doing? What are we doing here?
Oh, we were just checking out the...
I was marking the edit points for you.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. This one we're going to have to chop up a bit. It's all right. So, yeah, anyways, back to what we were talking about. Jaden Smith. God damn you.
Kind of upset you made me watch a little bit.
Well.
The thing about it is, like...
This is what's ruining skateboarding. First comment.
Someone said that?
Yeah.
You can
That's
just,
awesome.
I think you can just ignore this shit.
Yeah, you got to. You got to. Otherwise, you're going to go crazy. But it sucks, man. It's just so bad.
Heliclips is cool, though.
Yeah. That's,
Even though they have that on it, I mean...
But Heliclips will put... They won't put...
They're covering everything.
they can't filter this shit.
Yeah.
Like, you know
Nah,
what I
they
mean?
put up, like, as much as they can, you know what I mean? It's like... It's an avenue for everything, you know?
Yeah.
I mean, with the good comes the bad, always, so... But yeah, Jaden Smith, you need to stop skating unless you're going to really fucking skate.
And take
Charge
those
it.
fucking pants off.
Yeah,
Like,
don't
took a
wear...
shit.
He looks like he's fucking... He's trying to...
You guys are to get Will Smith after you.
Well, he's trying to copy his
please.
dad, the Fresh Prince gear. That's what he has on. But
Oh, shit. That'd be sick.
that's what he has on. He's wearing
I
like what
guess
his
so,
dad
yeah.
used to wear back in the day, you know?
He went to private school, but he wore his jacket inside out because he's a rebel.
But
He's gonna-
Jaden, your dad grew out of that shit because it was whack. Maybe you should follow his lead, man. I don't know why Will Smith hasn't talked to his kid and sat him down and be like, stop wearing stupid shit and stop pretending like you skateboard, you little retard. You know what I mean?
Wow. Yeah.
I hope you're out there. I hope you're out there because I hope you listen to this podcast.
It sucks he's lame because, I mean, the Fresh Prince was a fucking awesome
Dude,
show.
Will Smith kills it. Getting jiggy with it, even as corny as it was, I'm backing it. Will Smith kills it. Fresh Prince, all that shit.
Fresh Prince is one of the best shows ever.
You know what I mean? His movies kill it.
Yeah, it's good
His
movies,
kid,
too.
though. God damn.
You can't help it.
Definition of a poser.
It's alright.
I don't know, dude. I'm just... you know what I'll say? At least he wasn't on a scooter.
Yeah.
That's good. Good for us. Have you talked to Vellucci at all?
Nah, he disappeared.
He did.
Well, he's probably still killing it. He's like surfing and stuff. But you know how he would like, just like all of a sudden his phone wouldn't exist. And
Yeah.
he'd be like living in some place and it's like impossible to get a hold of him.
He was-
Like his parents called me one time trying to get a hold of him.
Oh, really?
Like, have you seen Dan? Or, I think it was his birthday or whatever. I was like, nah, I haven't seen him in a couple of years. But yeah, he still is. I'm sure he's still a sick dude. I just haven't seen him.
Was he one of the first people you filmed with?
I
Really trying to film, you know? Not
think
like
with,
VHS.
with like Bob back in the day.
Oh, Bob, okay.
Yeah.
And then we
And
started.
Seamus at the island.
Yep, that's right.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. I went to Seamus's wedding not that long ago.
Oh, sick.
He's working at CCS right now.
Nice. Yeah,
Yeah.
Seamus is awesome.
Yeah. So
Thanks.
Seamus, send us some stuff from CCS. Whatever you got in your office.
Yeah.
Trembley needs to go to Buffalo Exchange.
We don't have those out here.
We
Play it against sports.
We do have Play It Against Sports.
Yeah.
There you go.
It's a little, yeah.
But they don't take everything.
It's Play It Against Sports is funny too out in California because it's like, I remember I got boards from Birdhouse or whatever. I went in there and grabbed some boards. I'm gonna get you in trouble again. I don't care.
I don't care.
And then I went to go trade them in. I played against sports, and they're like, "Oh, we already have like a bunch of those. We can't accept them." Like, cool. I guess I'm in California.
Yeah.
And like we go to play it against sports out here, and it's like one old board, like a Ninja Turtle board from the 80s or
Yeah,
something.
it's definitely like warped from the sun and
Yeah.
dust on it. Like been sitting there way too long.
But you get hockey sticks and all that shit.
Do you have any good stories from when we lived there with Matt? You lived there when Matt Ball did, and
Yeah,
like
yeah.
Sean Eaton, and
Yeah.
who else was there?
Sean Eaton in and out.
Sean Eaton, in and out.
Yeah.
Sean Eaton's awesome.
Who else was there? Westgate, right?
Westgate lived there for a little bit.
Yeah.
That was a sick house, man.
It was fun.
The Lido.
Yeah, the Lido in Long Beach.
I drive by it every time I'm in California.
It must be weird.
Yeah, someone else lives there now, but I always point at the balcony and I'm like, good times, good
Yeah,
times.
definitely.
You know?
That was a good time, man. Just pretty much no responsibility. And like I remember the way that I ended up in Long Beach is that I hurt my knee or whatever when I was riding for real.
Yeah.
And they were like, "Oh, like come work do something over here, like whatever." I was like, "I just want to work in the warehouse." And like, "We want you to do something like, more more important, I guess, than that.
Yeah.
Like, do some like clothing thing or whatever. Like, yeah. And I was like, I just want to work in the warehouse. And they're like, well, Jim was like, well, you can just be like assistant or whatever, like help him out. And I was like, okay.
Okay.
And I remember you were out there. I flew out to go do that. And then you were out there, and we were hanging at Vellucci's house. And for some reason, I was just like, you know what? I don't really actually want to do anything. I don't want to work or anything like that. And you were flying down to Long Beach like the next day. And I was like, yeah, fuck it. I'm going to buy a ticket to Long Beach. And I went to San Francisco for like a day or two. Didn't do anything and just disappeared and went to Long Beach and piled out pretty hard. Like just skated.
How long was that? How long were you in Long Beach for?
I don't
2
know.
years?
It was a while. Yeah. And I drove back to the East Coast and like just cruised out that way again because I had to go to court for like skating. Like some nonsense. Like I was flying out to go see my mom. Oh, I had something I had to come back to like New Hampshire for or whatever. So I was flying out the next day. I got arrested skating the Belmont benches.
Oh God, those fucking benches.
And it was like 5 o'clock.
Yeah.
And they gave me a ticket and they're like, you have to go to court. And I was like, I'm flying out tomorrow. They're like, you have to go to court. You're going to get a warrant. Or
for
whatever.
Skateboarding.
Yeah.
Like,
I was like, I wasn't even skating. I was waiting for like, I think I was waiting for like Tim Rio or something like that down there. And so that I went to the courthouse. They closed. They were like, oh, you guys come back. I was like, I'm flying out tomorrow, so I couldn't. Ended up going back there. And this is how you gave me that Compton Chris nickname. It's like, I went back. It was a good reason to go back to Long Beach. You know? I was like, whatever, I'll go to court. I went there, and they were like, okay, you can do like 20 hours of community service in Long Beach, or you can do like 8 hours in Compton. And I was like, I guess I'll just do it in Compton. Like, you know what I mean? Whatever, get it over with.
Compton Chris, baby.
And I roll up to do like community service in the morning, and it was like sketchiest dudes ever. I'm like in the hood, like straight from New Hampshire to like Compton.
White ass.
They were like, gave me some like cloth gloves, and they were like, you have to clean up all the gutters and stuff along the highway or like the streets there or whatever. So I was like picking up like needles and condoms and shit with like gloves that were cloth, so everything was just seeping through it.
Oh man,
it was totally awesome. And like,
disgusting.
They put us in like crews or whatever, you know, like they were like, 4 you guys go here, 4 you guys go there.
You're talking about gangs?
Pretty much.
Okay.
And like I was like waiting to get picked to go with people, and like, they put me with like the gnarliest dudes, like straight gangsters. And they were like, the first thing they said to me was like, "What's up, cracker?" I was like, "Oh, nothing." They're like, "Yo, I eat crackers for breakfast."
Really?
I was like, "All right."
Yeah, chilling.
And they were pretty chill after that, but it was just like, you know, I didn't know what the fuck was going on.
You guys just all hanging out, around a bunch of needles and just jizz soaked gloves.
Yeah, it was pretty sick. I stole some donuts though. Like they gave us like food or whatever. So I when I was leaving, I took like a big box of donuts and I ate for like a week after that.
That seems to be your MO. Bring you to Split, you take all the clothes, you go to Birdhouse, you take a bunch of decks and stuff.
I'm somewhat of a scavenger.
Awesome.
Yeah.
It's pretty awesome. You stole from community service.
Yeah.
Like you went to court, got community service, and he was like, "Fuck this! I'm taking the donuts."
I gotta win somehow.
It's pretty crazy that they realize that, you know, you'd rather, well, in your case, you'd rather do 8 hours in Compton.
Yeah, just get it over with.
It's crazy
One
that
day.
they're like, would you rather do 20 hours in Long Beach where it's safe?
Yeah,
or would you rather go to the hood and risk
Feel
being
like you
shot?
get hazard pay over in Compton.
That's so fucked. Like, you think they would, like,
Yeah, I
fix
don't
up
know.
the area or something, like...
Yeah.
At least you got guts, though. Good for you, man.
Yeah, whatever. I was just lazy. I didn't want to work 2 days.
Well, you sound like a lazy cracker.
Yeah.
They nailed you right. They pinned you right.
I was doing good being lazy for a while, and then I had to get my shit together.
So after the prison rape, how did you recover from that?
Just walked it off.
Yes. So do you have any stories from Matt Ball? Any good Matt Ball stories
No,
that
not
you're willing
really.
to share? No?
No.
No? I was Matt Ball was fighting people at the time.
He was fighting
drunk
people. He
and
was
just
being
getting
dummy.
crazy.
I wasn't sure. I don't want to talk shit, but...
What's up, Matt? We like you. It's all good. Just tell us some stories.
I just remember, like, you were on a trip somewhere. You and Westgate and Seamus were all on a trip somewhere, and I was at the Lido by myself. And I was like, yeah, this is going to be sick. I got, like... You guys were gone for like a week. I was like, I'm just going to chill, eat burritos, drink 40s, like, you know, live the trife life. And then, like, all of a sudden, I hear, like, a bunch of commotion outside. I'm like, who the fuck is this? There's a bunch of fucking Vegas kids with Matt Ball like rolling into the house, all wearing like leather gear and like, and one like this is out of nowhere. I'm just laying there and like he lived there. Obviously, I guess he belongs.
Yeah.
He was in Vegas. I didn't think he was going to be back, and he rolls in like all drunk, fucking stumbling everywhere. Some other kid rolls in, like. And then behind them, the third dude rolled in completely naked, and, like covered in blood and shit. I'm like, you know what's going on? I don't even know what the hell is going on, and I still don't know what happened. Like it was just some weird Vegas shit, like some like
crazy
drunk ass kids, and you didn't really have a room at the time, but you had like a curtain.
Yeah, we just.
And I was
built
like, I'm just
shanties.
gonna go into Shetler's curtain thing and hang out in here. You guys be fucking drunk and stupid out there.
Maybe he was doing community service and he got robbed and fucking stabbed or something.
I don't know. Your neighbors, man, they must have fucking hated it.
Yeah, well, for the living room, since it was a skate house and we were all packed in like rats, we just built shanties. We even bought like curtains or like big ass like industrial sized sheets or something and just like sectioned off the living room. It was like pretty crazy.
Turn a studio, or that was like 2-bedroom, but you turned it into like a 6-bedroom.
Yeah.
Sean Eaton had his mattress in the corner.
Pretty much Birdhouse paid for that place.
Yeah,
that's pretty.
Tony
sick.
Hawk money. He's living in a mansion. You guys are living in a fucking shanty town.
Do you think he knew that like you were living there and impersonating him like you did at the vert ramp? Like he knew that's a kid impersonated me when he saw you.
He'd probably be psyched.
He probably would be. Tony was always really cool.
Yeah,
I liked him. He was super cool, down to earth dude. Like huge famous dude, but always like super legit. And
yeah,
personable.
yeah.
This must be awesome to be Tony Hawk.
Probably
Millions of dollars, jet setting.
Yeah.
At least his kid didn't turn out like Jaden Smith.
No, he's like skating and shit, right?
His kid's super good at skating.
Yeah, is he?
He killed
Yeah,
it.
he rides for Baker now, I think, or something. But
He was in Bacon.
which is strange because he rode for his dad's company. He quit to ride for Baker.
No, really?
Yeah.
Is Birdhouse still a company?
Yeah, they have a pretty good team.
Sick.
Yeah, it's still going. But his son quit to ride for another company. I thought that was strange.
Nice. That's fuck you, Dad.
Yeah, I guess that makes sense. Yeah, it's like a little rebel stage. I would
Yeah.
like to have him on the podcast. So like, his name's Riley Hawk. It'd be sick to talk to him about that.
Yeah. I remember seeing photos of when he was like a little kid back in the day, like kind of skating, but not like he's like skating.
Yeah,
now.
like he's really good.
Yeah.
Like,
I just remember like old shit, like a little kid with pads. You know,
it's
like,
crazy because he's not like a vert dude. He's
Yeah.
like full on street dude. Good
sick.
style, good tricks. Like.
But he can do a McTwist if he wants.
Probably. I wouldn't put it past him. I'm sure he's got a 900 in him somewhere, like tucked away.
Yeah,
Man.
definitely.
But, yeah, I don't know. He's killing it.
Yeah, he's good.
This is the Riley Hawk episode of the podcast.
Yeah, get him on. The
I'd
section?
be hyped. Yeah.
You have to have a Riley Hawk section of every podcast. It's right after the scooter part.
Oh, dude, don't. Every time someone says scooter, it just
All right,
makes me
drop
mad. It just hurts me. Oh, man.
Rollerblades.
I feel bad because I understand parents. Like, parents want to give their kids something easy to do.
Yeah.
But that's, like, what got us in all this bullshit in America, period, is just parents sucking.
Yeah.
So, fuck you.
So now you're hating on America and Canada.
Yeah. I don't like anything or anyone. It sucks.
You do hate everything.
Nice. You gotta hate. That's what you're doing right now. You can't skate.
Yeah.
Right?
I mean,
You
I
gotta vent.
I can skate, but I'm not, like, 100%, so I'm trying to just wait it out. 'Cause
Yeah.
The vertigo, or as Ramsey likes to say.
Vagina go.
The vagina go.
Because I'm being a pussy, he says.
Because you got mob flips.
Yeah, because I'm being a pussy and not skating.
Yeah. Oh, well.
I just don't want to get hurt because it just, like, messes with my balance, basically.
Yeah. It's probably just frustrating.
Yeah, a simple fall turns into, like, I don't know if I'm going to hit my head.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's like, might as well wait it out. And
Yeah, it's hard, like, going for a while without skating because you got to vent somehow, you know? You got to find, like, something else kind of just to keep your mind from fucking going nuts.
Even skating nowadays isn't enough for me. Like, I got an HD camera and started filming everyone. We put out a bunch of, like, episodes for my brand, All I Need. We put out doer pies with Ramsey where you get 3 tries or you get a pie in the face or you get, if you land it, you get a pie Ramsey. But we put out Mirror Image, which is, like, a quick little segment where it's 2 tricks but just mirror image, you know? So you have to do them back to back. It's pretty sick.
Like switch?
Yeah.
Regular then switch?
See, we don't hold so, like, true to it, but, like...
Can it be fakey nollie?
Yeah, like, Goonan did a frontside sugarcane and a backside one on the mini ramp, like, back to back. Like,
sick.
You have to do them both in a row. So we did shit like that. So it could be fakey and nollie or, like, switch and regular or frontside and backside, like... people talk shit like, oh, it's not mirror. That's not a mirror image. We're like, it's just a name. So you know,
they're just venting because they're not skating.
Yeah,
it's probably just people like you, a bunch of shitlers out there, fucking talking shit, and then you take offense to it.
Yeah, it's true. It's like I'm fighting with myself.
Yeah,
I hate myself. That's where it's come to.
Yeah.
But we put it. So if you go to All I Need Skate on YouTube, we have like a bunch of awesome videos. So I got a camera and I was messing with that.
Nice.
And then we do the podcast, plus skating and all types of things, man. Even skating's not enough to like keep me happy now.
Yeah. You got to keep doing other shit.
Do a lot of shit. Yeah. What is there any side projects that you doing anything? Like Westgate was talking about he builds shit out of wood, right? He had a workshop and like all that stuff.
Oh, sick.
Weird stuff like that you doing?
I've just been doing like architectural like renderings and stuff like that.
Sick.
Like kind of 3D modeling. Kind of started doing it from like the video game stuff.
Yep.
Like at one point, and then started transitioning into like doing like skate park design type of deals.
Yeah, sick.
So I was doing like architectural things, just messing around and trying to learn it. The software and all that, and then a couple of skate park projects popped up, and I was like, "Oh, I'll do a couple of renderings for you or whatever."
I've seen them. Where did I see those online?
I did one for Nashua, and I did one for Dover. I've done a bunch for Dover because the city keeps fucking changing our location. And I've just been doing small ones here and there for this dude Tom, who's Dupree, he's building parks. Him and Noah.
Sick.
They build a bunch of stuff up in New Hampshire and Connecticut, like all around. They've just been building like weird things.
Rad.
Sick.
And they're doing it themselves, like DIY.
Yeah, totally.
That's rad.
Yeah, I guess they just finished a sick bowl. I haven't got to skate it yet, out near like Gloucester. So.
Fuck yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah.
I've always noticed like with you is that you're always really good with like I always knew you had a good sense of direction and you were good with exploring and all this stuff, and I knew you were into like video games and computers and stuff like that. You always seem really good like that. Have you ever thought about going to school to like kind of like
that's
do
what
something like that?
That's why I originally, when I was working with the software that I'm using now, it's Maya. It's like a animation modeling software or whatever. When I started working with that, my intention was to go to school for it.
Yeah.
But it was like $25,000 or something like that and I can't afford it or whatever.
To be honest, like I realized I said, do you ever think about going to school? But now I think about it, it's like you can learn anything with the internet. Like,
yeah, and that's basically what I did. Is I was like, well, if I'm going to go to school for it, I want to learn as much as I can before I go to school. So when I get there, I'll already be ahead of the curve, and I'll be able to pick up more information from the classes and all that stuff. And then I ended up just like taking it where I wanted to go with it, with like the skate park stuff.
Which just seems that's the way to go, because like fuck $25,000 in debt.
Yeah,
and it seems like you could almost learn on your own pace, and you can learn about what you want to learn about. Because you go to school, you think about it, they're just reading from a book. Yeah, you have to depend on the teacher to tell you like what he wants to teach you.
It's just when you go to get a job doing it, they want to look at your degree and all that shit. So
look at my degree.
I have a degree on my wall. $25,000 piece of paper right there.
But I feel like just doing it yourself online and really doing the research, you can really specialize in what you want to do with it. And what and that I feel like that's the better way to do it.
And I kind of like bug out on stuff like that. Like in my mind, I'll obsess over something and be like, I really want to do this, and I'll just sit there and do it. And like, I worked on that software for like 2 years, like nonstop. Like I'd work 40 hours and then I'd be sitting on the computer for the rest of it, like trying to figure out how to do everything. Because I really wanted to do it for work at one point, but shit's kind of on hold for now, and just doing what I'm doing.
Where could you go with it? Like, what would you design? I guess just skate parks. Is that the ultimate goal? Is to design?
I'm just doing that now for like my friends, basically. Like if someone has a skate park company or like they're doing something and need to pitch it to a city, they want something to show for it. So I'll make them a quick rendering or whatever and be like, here, you can show them. And the towns are really impressed when they have like, it's not like a piece of paper with fucking scratches on it, you know? It's like an actual presentation. Yeah. So.
Comes off real professional.
Yeah.
Like a bunch of like grimy skateboarders coming in with like notebook.
Yeah, exactly. But as far as that too, like I like to do like architectural stuff for like buildings. It's actually, that's probably like easier than skate parks.
I feel like you should do that in like design cities for skating.
Yeah.
I really.
I'm gonna put everything skate stoppers on everything.
Oh, you son of a bitch.
Everything's got to be unskateable.
The one good thing about skate stoppers are they also work with scooters. So
Yeah, that's true.
That's one positive there.
I'm gonna make skate stoppers shaped like scooters.
Scoot stoppers.
Yeah.
Scoot stoppers, yes. That's cool, man.
Yeah.
Anything else you want to touch on?
Nah.
You got nothing else you want to talk about?
Let me see here. Do I have anything I want to say about you?
Yeah, rip them
God.
up. Rip them up.
Nah, I probably don't. Oh, I got a story that's gonna piss my sister off. All right,
Hold on, the wolves are freaking out.
the
again.
wolves,
You just pissed the dogs off.
Down!
they're howling at the moon.
Gotta get this under control, man. This podcast is being taken over by wolves. What's going on, man? You got that, Ramsey?
You want me to get it?
Yeah, just actually, no, just stay here. Stay here. I'm gonna have to do some. Oh, it's a person walking by with the dogs. Nothing we can do. All right, we're good. All right,
Mark.
what's this? Hold on, stop for a second because I'm gonna edit this all out. All right, what's the story?
All right, 6th grade. My sister, she's like, oh, you. For some reason, I don't know. Maybe I shouldn't tell this.
Yeah, go
fuck
for it. We'll
All right.
edit it.
The first time I ever smoked weed. All right, it was with my sister, and I was like super young or whatever, and she was like partying at the time or whatever. She's like, "You want to smoke?" Like one of her friends or whatever. I was like, "Yeah, sure."
Yeah.
Like they made me a bowl out of aspirin bottle with like a pen shoved in it or something sketchy, and I smoked like 2 bowls by myself, and I was like fucked. Like I didn't know what the hell was going on. My sister comes up to me and she's like, "Oh shit, you smoked all that? You're gonna die." I was like super high.
Thank you.
I was like super high. I didn't know what the fuck was going on. She's like, "Yeah, you're gonna die. You just smoked too much." I just remember fucking drinking like a gallon of milk for some reason.
So she was just messing with you?
Yeah, yeah.
It was just weed.
She was mean.
Oh, well,
She's
clearly.
nice now.
Clearly.
But I just figured I would tell that story just to piss her off.
I thought maybe it was like something else when you were telling the story right there. I was like, wait, was it PCP or something? Like,
Oh, no,
was
no.
it laying around?
It was just weed, but she told me I was gonna die,
Damn,
and I was like bugging out.
first time being stoned. Like,
Yeah,
So
she
you
told
thought like drinking a gallon of milk would just bring you
I
back to
had
life?
a super dry mouth, and I didn't understand the concept of water, I guess.
Chose milk.
I drank milk and like laid there and watched the clock not move.
milk was a bad choice.
Yeah, it totally was.
That's horrible, man.
Yeah. But she's cool now, though. My sister's rad.
Did you ever get her back?
No.
No?
Probably not.
Me and my sister used to fight all the time. You ever fight with your sister?
Yeah.
Like
it
real
happens.
fights?
Yeah.
Like fist fights?
Like more like she would. Yeah, I don't want to get into it. She'd be pretty mean.
My sister
She's chill now, though.
Dude, my sister used to throw butcher knives at me. The big
Yeah, it's
ones.
pretty sketchy.
Throw them at me. She almost got me in between the legs one time. She threw a glass salt shaker at me. My sister Leah.
Yeah.
Threw it, and it hit me in the head, cut me open, these stitches.
Yeah.
A glass salt shaker. Would you throw that at someone's head? No.
I guess if you sucked.
Yeah, I
Like,
guess.
not her, you.
No, yeah.
Like, you were probably being super annoying.
Well, no, I was a little brother. So, yeah,
Yeah.
I did suck, but not to the point where you'd want to do that.
Oh, I was a jerk, so I deserved pretty much everything I got.
We were just angry kids.
Yeah.
And then one time she pushed me into a tub, and I fell backwards, and I hit my head on the other side of the tub on
Yeah.
my way in, knocked me out cold.
Nice.
She pushed me and knocked me out cold. And I used to punch her in the head.
And now you're probably closer for it.
Yeah, I love Leah.
Yeah.
But I used to punch her in the head.
Nice.
One time...
You have to edit all this.
No, we're going with it.
He's a woman beater.
Yeah.
Beats his
Well,
dog.
I'm
hates
only...
Americans,
No.
Canadians, beats women. He's racist.
I have none of these. I was only 12 at the time, so, we're getting in a fight, and she grabbed my hair.
Yeah.
And she wouldn't let go of my hair. And I was like, Leah, let go
Your
of my
bowl
hair.
cut?
Yeah, my bowl cut. I did have a Dumb and Dumber at the time. And I was like, Leah, let go. If you don't let go, I'm going to punch you.
Yeah.
And she's like, I'm not letting go. And she's pulling my hair. Like, you know how it feels to have your hair pulled for 5 minutes straight? And I gave her one more warning. I'm like, if you don't let go, I'm going to punch you in the head. She thought I was bluffing. I gave her the full house, dude. Straight to the dome piece. She
Yeah.
let go.
In the head or like
Yeah.
the face?
Not the face. Nah, I wouldn't punch her.
That's probably why you were beating up kids at school, too, after
Yeah.
that in high
Yeah.
school. Anthony... Who is that kid that you beat up?
Rodriguez?
I think so, yeah.
If I know his last name, I feel so
I gave
lame.
him a curly swirly.
I beat him up pretty bad, dude.
It's
I'm not even tough. That's embarrassing for him.
funny.
I was just angry.
Yeah, well, if you're getting beat up by your sister, I guess it makes you angry.
She was tough. Leah's hood, though. She fought like a dude. My dad taught her how to throw a proper punch. So like, when I fought with her, it was like fighting a guy.
Yeah.
It's like, keep in mind, it's not like fighting a girl. She was bigger than me at the time.
She's like 2 years older than you.
Yeah, and she just like, she was tough. I get my ass kicked all the time.
2 years in little kid years, that's like
a lot.
Yeah, that's
like
a long
10
time.
an adult.
Yeah. What about you? You ever fight with your sister?
Yeah, she's younger than me, so I just kind of like
flick her in the forehead.
Yeah, just push her around like she's bothering me. Never really.
She ever pull on the beard?
She never got me. No. I got into a fight with my cousin once, and I punched her in the face, and I felt really bad about that.
In the face?
Yeah, I made her mouth and her nose bleed.
Jesus, dude.
It's pretty harsh.
But she was messing with my sister.
That's fair.
But I still punched a woman.
I think we should all apologize for that.
Yeah, I am sorry.
I'm sorry. Anthony's sorry.
Leah almost got me beat up one time because we were ice skating. Well, not Leah.
Sick.
Leah wasn't there. But it was me and my friend, and we were ice fishing. And,
ice skating, you
I'm
said.
sorry, no, we were ice fishing.
No, you can't change it.
No, I swear, we were ice fishing, and these kids rolled up on ice skates, and they were like fucking with us and calling us names, and they were filling our hole in with snow and shit. and I didn't have ice skates on at the time.
Yeah.
I just had my shoes on, and then my friend did too. And these dudes had ice skates on, and I was like talking shit to him, and then I punched the biggest one because I was like, oh, he's the one in my face. So I punched him, but I had winter gloves on.
Yeah,
so it was like,
do anything.
Yeah, it was like nothing.
Nice.
So and then he just basically grabbed me up, put me in a chokehold, and I couldn't get my feet because I had just sneakers on and I'm on ice and I'm trying to like get up and stand up and try to fight, but he's just choking me out and I'm slipping. He's like, pow, choke me out. I'm on the ice like seeing stars, like what just happened? They fill our hole in, skate away. I don't even know what my friend did. I don't even think he helped me. Good looks.
Bad friend.
And then so later in the day I go home and I'm like, teary-eyed because I just been choked out, and like my sister's like, we're on the land, but we're in the backyard, and the lake's right there. And the kid skates by. He's on the ice skates. And my sister's like, yo, try and do that shit now. Come on, take your skates off and fight him on land. And I'm like, Leah, don't. He beat me up once already. Like, I don't think I can win even if he doesn't have skates on. You know what I mean? Like, don't. And she's like, Duh, I'll fight you then. Come on, I'll fight you. And I'm like, Jesus Christ. Like, she was a tough mother.
Was that New Hampshire?
Yeah.
That's funny. That's like a total New Hampshire story. Like ice fishing and these fucking dudes rolled up on ice skates. They knocked over my igloo and shit.
It was in Kingston.
Kingston Lake?
Yeah. It was right there, man. But yeah, I just
funny.
remember like my sister trying to restart the fight again. And I'm just like, come on, man. I lost once. I don't need 2 ass beatings in one day. Like,
trying to toughen you up.
I'm humbled already. Like, let's keep it to one a day, maybe. But yeah, so that's my sister's story.
Nice.
All right, well, I guess we're gonna wrap it up, man.
Yeah.
The wolves are back, so we gotta get out of here before they attack us. Apparently, they know we're doing a podcast, so my dogs are like, "Well, fuck you."
Yeah.
I'm gonna just bark every time.
Oh, well.
Fucking beagle howl is.
She's crazy because she never really. Normally, she's not bad, but as soon as we do something like the podcast, they want to bark their asses off. So, but yeah, I just want to thank Chris.
Yeah.
Thank you for coming, Ramsey. As always, being awesome. Another quick little shout out to the sponsors: Solstice Skate Shop. You're the best. Period. ALLiNEEDSKATE.com. Check it out. WorldIndustries.com. And Olo Clip. Get yourself an Olo Clip for your phone. Now Chris has got one.
Yeah.
He's going to be Olo Clipping everywhere.
Filming Josh Casper.
And make sure you watch that video, man. For sure, that shit's amazing. But yeah, thanks for tuning in. We'll talk to you later. Peace.
Later.
Peace.